Camera too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey now, hey everybody, welcome. This is Johnny Beane TV. Hey, if this is your first time here, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you like rock guitars, Tuesdays, we talk Van Halen. If you like Van Halen, this is the place you want to be. Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. And today, that's Tuesday, exclusively Van Halen, we're giving away an Eddie Van Halen FUNKO Pop. So make sure you, basically, you just have to participate in the chat. So, you know, say hi. I mean, I actually think the more you participate, probably the better chances, maybe. So talk to your neighbors. Let us know where you're watching from, you know, all that type of stuff. So, yeah, welcome. Make sure to subscribe. Smash that thumbs up. And we'll talk some Van Halen for a couple few. This is exclusively Van Halen for May 16th, 2023, 8:08 p.m. Eastern, 5:08 Pacific. All right, let's do this. Here we go.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. This is Cody Van Halen's mom. And he says, you are watching Johnny Beane TV.
Hey, this is Michael Anthony right here, and you are watching exclusively Van Halen on the Johnny Beane TV. Keep it there. Woo! See ya!
Hey now. What's up? You just muted yourself. I don't know if you even know that. What's up, dude?
If I'm here, it's Kramer time.
Hey, yes, we talk Kramer guitars as well. Generally, we talk Kramer guitars Fridays, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific, on a show called Talking Kramer. But we're gonna mix some of that in today, because we're not going to have a regular show Friday or Saturday because I've got a gig. So we're going to do basically 3 shows in one tonight. How does that sound, Robbie? Sounds pretty good? There we go. By the way, we're live on Facebook, Johnny Beane TV Facebook page, and my personal profile, Facebook at Johnny Beane. If you'd like to help support the channels over there, Facebook stars, that's the way you can do that. Yeah, so hey, let's, again, if this is your first time here, my name's Johnny Beane, and this is my show, exclusively Van Halen, Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific, right here on Johnny Beane TV, on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. And tonight, we are giving away an Eddie Van Halen FUNKO Pop. So if you'd like your chance to win one tonight, all you gotta do is participate in the chat. That's all you got to do. The chat right over there on desktop, right down there on mobile. Say something in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. Talk to your neighbor. You know, all that stuff, and you will be entered to win one of these. And actually, if you want extra chances to win, this is something we figured out, is watch the shows on Facebook as well. You can jump over to Facebook. Like I said, Johnny Beane TV Facebook page, my personal profile at Johnny Beane. Actually, I need to make a card for that. We're live in the exclusively Van Halen group on Facebook, where I actually did a special post today. I am going to start an exclusive Van Halen show within the Facebook group, finally. So, hey, if we're on Facebook and if you want to help me with the Van Halen show, let me know. You know, it'll be cool. We got 62,000 members in there, so it's definitely gonna gonna be awesome. We're also live in the EVH Gear Fans Live group, EVH Gear Fans Live page, and the Johnny Beane TV group as well. So I think, Robbie, if you're watching from all those different places, you get another chance to win one of these. But you got to participate in the chat, meaning you just got to, drop a comment in the live chat, say hi, let us know where you're watching from, ask questions. We like questions here. So, hey, let's say hello to the top tier of channel members here on Johnny Beane TV here on YouTube. Let's see. Channel membership. It's a way you can help support the channel and support these shows. You can actually gift memberships to other channel members. And actually, I just saw we just got a brand new channel member. Where is that? It's right. Where is it? I saw it before we started. I'm looking. I can't find it. I know who it is though. It's this guy right here. Junior_Dino. Welcome to channel membership here on Johnny Beane TV here on YouTube. Sorry, I can't find the actual comment where it said that because but I did see your name. So thank you. He's like, whoa. Thank you for your support and becoming a channel member. The top tier channel members, they get their names read at the top of every desk stream, which is what these show. I should just say talk show. They are the executive producers, and they are CC, Stephen Franklin, Michael Smith, Music Therapy Laz, Sherman Callahan, 40 Grit, John Moronic, O812, Majestic PB and J Cat, Guitarman 45, Janice Lala, The Intern, Arhabs, Warlag, Rock Show, Jason Collins, Patty Dill, and Fairfield Guitar Co. And I think there's going to be something really cool with Fairfield Guitar Co. coming up really soon. So keep it here on the channel. It'll be cool. Cool stuff. Right, Robbie?
Oh, yeah. When I get thirsty, I drink Osaka. Clear,
wow.
Cool, refreshing. A product of Texas.
That's good stuff. That's very good stuff. I'm actually drinking Starbucks myself. That's at least what I'm saying it is anyway. No, it's all good. Let's see. What else do we do here? I kind of did this backwards tonight. I mentioned Facebook first. I mentioned...
Right. Well, we're everywhere, John.
Everywhere. All over the place. Follow Johnny Beane TV. YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Mastodon, Hive, Spotify. This is a podcast, so you can actually just listen to these shows on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Stitcher, TuneIn, Amazon Music. Basically, everywhere there is a Johnny Beane TV. We even have an Amazon show, which I don't know if you guys even knew that. But we actually talk about products on Amazon as well. So I got to find time to do that, man. I've got so many shows, Robbie. Well, and here I'm about to add a new one to Facebook as well. So,
but Johnny, you're on the cutting edge of lighting technology.
Mm-hmm.
With super chats that go into the guitar moire and change the colors.
Hey, wait a minute. That's right, Robbie. If you guys see this? This is called the Guitar Moire, and only here on Johnny Beane TV you will see something like this. Actually, I was at I'm not going to say where. I was at a local. I was out somewhere today, and somebody that knows me from my shows, they actually mentioned to me. They're like, I love the guitars and with the lights. Like they knew all about it, and I'm like, yeah, that's something you'll only see right here. But if you'd like to help support this channel in real time, while we're live here on YouTube, you can actually change the color of those lights with super chats, which is supporting the channel, supporting these shows. Changes the color of those lights in real time, and it's only something you'll see right here on Johnny Beane TV. So there you go. There's some guitars in there. Guitar there. There's giveaways. Actually, there's more Funko Pops. And if you're just tuning in, we're giving away a Funko Pop tonight. Here it is. Right here. So participate in the live chat. That's all you got to do. Say hi. We love questions. We love comments. We'll read them on the air. There you go.
Johnny,
there you go.
if you happen to see one of your videos, you can also leave a super thanks.
Robbie, dude. You know all this stuff. Yeah, if you're watching this on replay, which most of you are, most of the views of these shows, they come from the replay. You can help support the channel with what's called Super Thanks. You'll see a little thanks icon there on desktop, on mobile. If you smash that thanks button, that's basically leaving a super chat, and that comment will get pinned to the top of that video. We have over 3,000 videos on the channel here. Thank you. 17, 18 years of my life. Since 2006. Whatever that is. 17 years? I think. Basically, basically since I was like 17, you know? Yeah. There's so many memories on this channel. But you can drop what's called a super thanks on any one of those videos. Some of them have hundreds of thousands of views. And you can help. That's how you can help support this channel, support these shows. So there you go. And hey, if you'd like to send us a text message, 415-952-3263 is the number. And you can. I get texts all the time, day and night, all day long. But if you'd like to text us during the show, that's a way you can do that. And you can do that through WhatsApp as well. You don't have to use WhatsApp, but you can. And that's a pretty cool thing, I think. So let's see. I'm looking through. Yeah, I think that's most of the announcements. But oh yeah, we got all kinds of comments here, all kinds of stuff. Actually, Holly, very good question. Where's Dane? Dane is actually in the studio tonight. He's with his band, and they're doing some recording. So look for some music from, I guess it's the Whiskey Dogs, right?
Yeah,
I think that's Dane's band. Look for a recording from them, I guess. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, you guys. So yeah, smash that thumbs up. Smash that subscribe button. Robbie, I don't know if you know this. We're literally 150 away or something from 10,000 YouTube subscribers.
Close, Johnny. Real close.
150. So if you're brand new, if you're watching this, because I know there's a lot of you out there that watch these shows that aren't subscribed. I can see you. I see you out there. Smash that subscribe button. And help us get to 10K. We'll do a special giveaway when that happens. That's right, Holly Lewis. 10,000. It'll be awesome. It's only taken 17 years. But yeah. So yeah, try that. Yeah. So who do we have here tonight? Who is in here? Let me see. We got Not Visible. We can see you. Who's a channel member, by the way. If you look on the screen here, you see it looks like a little S or something. That's a channel membership, like a badge. On YouTube, channel members, their names are in green. So if I look at my chat, I see Not Visible. I see Mike Olson. I see Patty Dill. They are channel members. I see Kurt Rocks. I see them. They're channel members. So, hey, become a channel member. Help support the channel. Get your name in green. Well, I keep saying that. Yeah. So there you go. Let's see. We got Brad, Kurt Rocks, Patty, Nightbot, who is me. So if you guys see somebody called Nightbot in the chat, basically, helping with links, that is me. Okay? So you can trust those links. like the Gibson Garage link in Nashville. That was awesome. I'll be going back there soon. Our friend Valerie Bott, her link is in there. So you can trust those links. Trusted. I need to make a new card, Robbie. Trusted links from Nightbot.
Lori's Mishmash is in there too, John.
Lori's Mishmash? Yeah, exclamation point Lori. I think we'll do that. Very cool stuff. Let's see. We're actually missing something here. What's going on? It's just not showing. There we go. I'll do this. Right there, that's my Twitter profile. So open up your phones. Open up your phone. Open up the camera on your phone. Scan this QR code. Go to Twitter and follow me on Twitter. I've been very active on Twitter for years and years and years. I think it says since 2009 or something like that. 2008. Very active on Twitter. So give me a follow over there. I'm over there every day. Thank you, Patty! Exclamation point sub. There you go. Let's see. Which side do you want to be on? I'm used to being on. You're usually on that side. Usually, I think.
Yeah, it's close.
Is that cool?
It's closer to what may be a helicopter in the backyard.
Brooks, channel member. Is everyone ready to win some FUNKO Pops? Yes. Again, all you gotta do is participate in the chat. Say something in the chat. Let's see, how many entries do we have so far? I can look. We got 32 entries. Very good. If you'd like to win this tonight, say something in the chat, and we'll see. So yeah. So this is kind of a special episode because, like I said, no regularly scheduled shows for Friday or Saturday because I have a gig Saturday night, and I've got rehearsals Friday night at the same place. Maybe I'll just like camp out or something. I don't know. It's like an hour away. So I have to pack my car with all my gear. You know, I'm using my 212 amp, a couple of guitars, my pedal board. I got to drive an hour away to get there, set up, rehearse, tear down, come back. Oh, I'm just going to go to sleep and then wake up and then leave early that morning anyway because it's Friday. Friday traffic. So I don't know. Anyway, so what I'm saying, though, is we don't have a regularly scheduled show Friday night talking Kramer's or Saturday Night Live Saturday night. So we're kind of going to, tonight, I think, is the big 12-hour marathon, I think, that we've been planning. I don't know. But we do have different people on different nights, Robbie. I don't know if you noticed that. Or like, let's say yesterday. I went live from Guitar Center yesterday. I played a USA EVH Wolfgang, which I was very shocked to find at Guitar Center. You never see those in the stores, ever. Right? Even Ned says, that's his new show. You never see them, ever. So I was shocked to see that last week, and then I played it yesterday. Check out that video. It's on the channel. Actually, at the end of this episode tonight, it'll be at the very ending card for videos what to watch next. That'll be the video from yesterday. But what I'm trying to get to is no matter what time like if you go live like at a different time of the day, you get different people in your live chats. So there's a lot of people that are probably watching right now that haven't even seen you, because you're usually on with me Fridays and Saturdays, not Tuesdays.
Well, my apologies. Yeah.
That's okay. So if you're watching this and you don't know Robbie, that's Robbie the Animal Stingle. He worked at Kramer. He worked at Kramer Guitars back in the early '80s.
I build guitars like this.
There you go. He builds those. Very good. Yeah.
I brought this out. It's probably my favorite guitar just because the parts are so rare, and I'm just lucky that I was able to get them.
Mm-hmm.
Should I show more parts, Johnny? Ooh, that doesn't sound right.
You might want to save that for your show, but
this was painted by Marty Bell in Vista, California. Okay, this body is from 1982. It's an experimental rejected maple two-piece body from the Kramer factory. It was built by Sports in Connecticut, as you can tell by the route for string clearance.
Mm-hmm.
It was rejected because of these square edges. You see how square edges these are?
Mm-hmm.
And I think Edward wanted more of a rounded edge. And the bridge is a first run flat black Floyd Rose. The pickup is the 1978 custom shop Seymour Duncan wound by Marcelo Juarez with the staggered windings only go to a magnet.
Who won that? Who wound that pickup?
Marcelo Juarez.
Hi, this is MJ from the Seymour Duncan NAM 2023 in Anaheim, California. You're watching Johnny B.
Johnny Beane.
Johnny Beane, okay?
Thank you.
Thanks for all your support.
Thank you, MJ.
This is a reverse banana grail neck from 1982. This has the stamp on the heel, ESP in big block letters, your round string retainer, your R5 nut. I got this from John Mancuda. It was in rough shape when I got it. But this is the guitar that Kramer didn't want. And I love it. Absolutely love it. It's my favorite. Now, I mentioned Marty Bell. Thank you. Thank you so much. I mentioned Marty Bell.
Yes. Hey, Al John.
Marty Bell has just finished this for me. This is a neck from Adam at FUTONE because he bought Boogie Bodies. So he's got about 13 people working in a factory in Pennsylvania making these things. And it's not a non-tilt ESP Grail like the last one, but this is a non-tilt large banana that he sells for about $269.
Mm-hmm.
And Marty Bell sent back the paint job for it. As you can see, I have them stripe it all the way around.
Wow. That's very much like, I want to say, the Hot for Teacher. The Hot for Teacher Kramer had the stripes that went all the way around.
I always thought it looked cool. Of course, it has the stinger on it. And, of course, I dressed it before I sent it. And this has a product on it that treats the bare wood. So it still feels bare, but it's protected. And Marty Bell is one of the only people in the country that actually does this with this product. So he's actually franchised quite a few places to do it.
So what? So he treats the wood, you mean? So it's.
Yeah, I sent it to him when it's bare wood. And he meticulously, tapes off each fret and sprays this product on that I'm actually in love with. So it's this deck. I did 5 pre-assemblies, and this deck is ready to go. It's a 5 pre-assemblies, and I backbowed it before I sanded it, the way Edward had told me to do in the factory. And that's how I do all my necks. And wait, there's more. Over here we have the next piece of it.
Hey, G.
This is a Musicraft basswood body. Now, this is highly modified. I know I've said this so many times about this, but when you get the body from Musicraft, this this piece here, it bulges out. So what I did was I actually reshaped the bottom of it so it doesn't look fat down there, or as I say, chubby, if you will. I also filled and re-drilled the neck plate screws for the narrow neck plate, which is the same sizing as this neck plate, because in the early days, all the guitars had these narrow neck plates.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a representation of
Hey, Paul.
early. Huh?
Oh, I'm saying hi to Paul. Paul Fletcher.
Another thing that I did was relocate the barrel jack location. Here you can see where I've got it, and it's on that curve. It's not flat down. When I got this body, the jack plate, I mean the barrel jack hole was here. So I filled that and moved it. One of the things I couldn't do was move the entire electronics cavity. This cavity is a 1/4 inch too close to the tremolo cavity. It should have been closer so the barrel jack would have went in easy. But as you can see, I had to you know, take some material out so you could get the screw to hold the barrel jack in.
Right.
Right.
So
and this, go ahead.
So if it what are you able to actually move that entire cavity over if you really wanted to?
Well, it would be a pain. You have to fill in part of it and then rerouter it. I mean, you could do it, but
yeah,
I'm not going to go down there. That's like saying I'm going to take these edges and make them. I'm going to sand them all so they've got more of an angle on them. It's got a little squarer look, but I kind of like that. And then, of course, it's going to have the pickup going right into the body, and you can see where I've drilled out to clear the screws in the pickup, so the entire pickup goes right up against the wood of the body.
Oh,
There's
cool.
no filler piece or nothing. Yeah, it goes right in there. And this is the deeper red color that I saw when I was at the factory when they came out of the paint booth. Okay, originally, this was clear. They were all clear coated, really nice. Marty Bell wet sands between each coat and treats it with hardener and lets that set before he goes to the next coat. He's really, really good at this, and hopefully he'll paint another one like this. Hopefully at the end of the year, if I don't, if I don't ask too soon. Mike Olson and I are hoping he's going to do this for his body at the end of the year for the one I'm building for him. And
that's nice.
Yeah. So yeah, man, I love it. I actually have 2 other ones built out of like actual parts that I would say, a body that was made at the same time that Edwards bodies that he used were in the beginning of it too. And that has the 2 1/4 inch neck pocket, and it was routed for Rockinger. I have one of those that's painted, like this, like 5150. And then there's another one I have, a body that was glued together by Paul Unkert as an experiment. And I managed to save that one, and that particular one is based off of the 1982 model of the 5150, like the very first ones. And that same guy is where I got this body that both were sent to Gibson, and this guy painted for Gibson and ended up like stealing them. And that's how I got him. Like he stole them years ago, and he gave them to some other guy, and that's where I got him. And I've never found another experimental rejected body like that on the, on the Grail guitar, or even the glue up body on the Pacer Special. That Pacer Special was the second half of 1982, where they went to the 2 3/16 neck pocket. And I wasn't sure about it until I took all the paint off it. I saw how it was glued. It was really obvious that that's an Unker glue job. And the story goes that the head of Kramer wanted to save wood, so he thought it would be, more financially prudent to glue pieces of wood together for a body. And of course, it didn't. It took Paul Unker way longer than it would to make the body on its own. And of course, those are both Poplar, of course.
So when you're talking about glue up jobs, are you talking about the headstock, or you're talking about the body as well?
Right, I'm talking about the body. But what happened with that other body? Yeah, what happened with the other?
How did that work?
Well, he had like little pieces glued here, and one across here, and the same on the other side, because it was, they had wood that wasn't wide enough to do the 2-piece glue together down the middle, like most of them were.
Mm-hmm.
So they glued these pieces on, and they also were experimenting with a veneer, a real thin veneer that they could glue on there with a graphic. And that had to be repaired because it started to peel up. And the guy almost didn't even sell me the body. And I told him, no, I want that. Poplar piece is special for sure, And and so, yeah, that got rejected. When I got it, it had a graphic of some girl on it. I don't know who it was. And it had a big Kramer billboard, old logo blasted across the side of it and stuff.
Huh.
Yeah, so that was weird. But yeah, obviously.
Was that a Klein? Was it a Klein graphic or before that?
I think it was before Klein. Yes.
Oh.
And it was never used. Like this Grail body, none of them were used. They were never on a guitar. I had to drill like all the holes and stuff for them,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man. So I was just getting really super, super lucky finding these old parts and being able to tell what they were at the same time.
Huh.
So I'm letting these parts sit here and harden even more. Marty Bell cooks them in the oven, and they're dry to the touch, and you can't assemble them. But my experience over the years working with these is that when you start torquing stuff on like a neck plate, and you do it, and the body hasn't really hardened for, I'm not sure exactly how long. When you take that neck plate off, you're going to see an indentation.
Right.
If you're doing something is
that why some guitars have the neck plates that have the plastic part embedded? It has the plastic part, and then you put the neck plate on top of that, and it sits in it. Have you seen those?
Yeah, that's kind of an earlier thing that they did, and they stopped. It might have been because they wanted them out the door as fast as you can, and if you get a bit like an older early 80s Kramer, and you take it apart, you're going to see that, where the neck plate is, there's an indentation. There's going to be indentations for each tuning key in the headstock, because they weren't waiting around, So with this one, I'm just waiting, and I'm letting it harden before I assemble it.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. Right on. Hey, Ron. We got Ron here. Hey, Johnny, this is Ron from Ohio. Dude, you were texting us the other night, right? Ron was texting. I think Ron wants to jump on the show in a couple of weeks or a week or so.
Cool.
I think we're gonna talk guitars with Ron. That's you, right? I'm thinking it. I'd have to look at my text messages, but I think that's you. That is you. Okay, good. So yeah, so look for Ron from Ohio. Ron Gunner is gonna be here on probably like a Saturday night. We're thinking, right? Is that what we're saying? I think we have it booked already. Yeah. A week from this Saturday, Ron is gonna be with us. Ron from Ohio. He's got something like 100 guitars, and we're gonna go through them. We're gonna check them all out.
That sounds like fun.
So if you guys like guitars, this is the place you want to be, right? MPN 5150 is here. I see you. Right on. Cool. Well, hey, you guys, smash that thumbs up. And don't forget, we're giving away an Eddie Van Halen FUNKO Pop tonight. So participate in the chat here on YouTube. But again, if you participate in some of the other places we're live on Facebook, you get extra chances to win. So we've realized Johnny Beane TV on Facebook, my personal profile, Johnny. If we're Facebook friend, well, actually, the stuff's so public, so anybody can type in there. Exclusively Van Halen on Facebook. EVH Gear Live on Facebook. If you chat in any of those groups while we're live, in the live chat, you get extra chances to win tonight. So, letting you know. So, cool. Well, Robbie, that's awesome. You've got a guitar project you're working on. Let me ask you one more question about that. And we've got some Van Halen news to get to. When you were saying how you give the parts to he says name's Marty. When you were saying you give him the parts and he puts them in the oven.
When he's done painting them.
Painting the body. You mean?
Right.
Okay, I thought you meant like the actual the tremolo and stuff. If you
no, I got all the stuff here in a container.
Okay, I was wondering about that. That was kind of interesting. That's right. Hey, the Axe is here, channel member. I see you. Dwight Bailey, Dwight the Hitman Bailey is here. Good to see you, man. We got 49 entries for this Eddie Van Halen FUNKO Pop. Brand new, never taken out of the package. So if you'd like to win this, again, just comment in the chat. Here on YouTube and on Facebook. All the different places where we're live tonight. So, Robbie, yeah, so we've got some Van Halen news. We got a few things. We got a few things to talk about. First of all, let me find the actual post. Here's something we can talk about. Let me know in the chat if you guys caught this. This was actually pretty cool. Let's see, groups. I think it's in here. Valerie Bertinelli has a show on. I think it's a Food Network. I think. Yeah. And she actually did the very end of her show. I think this was a couple days ago. She promised a tour of 5150, the studio. So she actually goes at the end of this episode. She goes over there, and she runs into Matt Brook, who runs the studio. He worked for Edward since 1990. He works for Wolfgang now. He runs EVH Gear. So I can't show the actual footage because it's from TV and everything. But if you'd like to see it, our friend Heather Jean posted footage of it over at the Mammoth WVH fan page. And if you'd like a shortcut to that, I reshared that to my EVH Gear Live page, exclusively Van Halen group. So if you'd like to see that, just head on over to my Facebook groups. And again, here's the card. Actually, I need to make some new cards for this stuff because some of these cards go back a couple years. But exclusively Van Halen group, EVH Gear Fans Live group. Check out those groups, and you'll find the footage of Valerie at 5150, Valerie Bertinelli, talking to Matt Brook. And something that I can show you. They showed a cool photo. I'm assuming it's Matt Brook and Edward. Here's the photo. I don't think you didn't even see this, Robbie. You didn't even see this photo. I'm assuming that's Matt Brook. I mean, because they showed it. They showed it when she was talking to Matt. But that's a photo with Edward, and there he has a Music Man guitar. So just a rare photo, like an unseen, family photo. But very cool.
Yes. Very nice, John.
So very cool. So if you guys, again, if you didn't see it, check it out. And again, thank you to our friend Heather Jean over at Mammoth WVH fan page for sharing the footage. But again, check it out. Go to EVH Gear Live group on Facebook, exclusively Van Halen group on Facebook, and check out the footage. It's a couple minutes long. Did you guys see it in the chat? Let me actually check the chat. Did you guys see it? Let's see. William De Silva says, I've seen Valerie on a bunch of Food Network shows. She guest judges fairly often. Yes. Very cool. I don't have like a regular TV. Well, I have a TV. I don't have like regular TV channels or anything. So I couldn't watch this. You know, I think the gas station up the street actually has it on sometimes. So I would have had to go over there. I'd have to go over there and watch, but thank you again to Heather Jean for uploading the footage to Facebook. Yeah. So very cool stuff. Yeah, we got to see some of the guitars. There was some of the guitars in the office there, hanging on the wall. So got to see some cool stuff. So that's cool. That's very cool. I think that was just a couple days ago. Maybe it was yesterday or the day before. Maybe it was today. I don't know. It was recently. So, oh wait, Mike Olson says he saw it. Let me wait for that comment to catch up over here. Mike Olson, I saw it. My wife always watches Valerie's show, and it came on. Super cool footage. Right on, man. Very cool. Halface is here. Hey, man. Or Halface. I forget. Let's see. Nelson Rodriguez is here as well. Kurt Rocks is here. Channel member. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Okay, more Van Halen news. Robbie, did you see the video that David Lee Roth dropped? I think it was today.
No, Johnny, I didn't.
I think it was this morning.
I can only imagine.
Can we find that? Let me find it really quickly here. And again, if you want to check it out, just head on over to David Lee Roth's. Was that today or yesterday? He dropped one yesterday, a song called Little Bird, where he's in slow motion, and well, some of it he's in slow motion. Some it looks like he's in fast motion. And he's got some flags with him, and he has like a cane. I'm sure most of you guys probably saw this, but that was yesterday. David Lee Roth dropped that. I want to say he dropped something today too. Right? Wait, what? Ned? What? Ned just said that was yesterday. Thank you, Ned. Okay, that was yesterday. It says 1 day ago. Huh? Okay, yeah. Ned says that was yesterday. So I'm sure a lot of you guys saw that. Okay, Rob Blackmore says that was yesterday. Okay. All right. Very cool. Very cool. Okay, there was that, and then Sammy Hagar actually did a. He played. He has these. Let me actually find. Yeah, and I apologize. I'm not sharing normally I share the screen and I show you guys like stills from this stuff. I can't do that today because my laptop, it like overheats when I do that now. So, and since we're doing a giveaway tonight, I don't want the laptop to overheat and shut off because we got 52 entries for the Funko Pop. So I can't share the screen, but here I can actually find the where is it? It's here somewhere. Actually, here let me really quickly. Let me just I'll show you guys the card again. Tonight we're giving away an Eddie Van Halen Funko Pop, so make sure you say something in the chat. And you kind of got to be subscribed to the channel as well. Right, Mike Wood? Mike knows. You got to be subscribed to the channel. So subscribe to the channel here and say something in the chat. And you may win the Eddie Van Halen FUNKO. They're fun. Okay, let me see if I can find this. I know well, here, let me just go to his page, actually. Here we go. Sammy Hagar. Here it is. Okay, he had at the Fillmore. Robbie, you probably don't... Well, you've probably heard of the Fillmore.
Oh, yeah.
It's a legendary venue in San Francisco, so you've heard of it. You've probably never been there. You've probably never been there, though. But, yeah, the Fillmore in San Francisco, Sammy Hagar had his 8th annual Acoustic for a Cure benefit show. And some of the acts he had Taj Mahal, legendary blues player. I actually met Taj back in the 90s. He used to come into the store that I worked at. I worked at a guitar store called Subway Guitars in Berkeley, California. Everybody used to come in there. I used to sell guitars to Green Day, you know. I used to sell guitars to so many different bands would come in. Taj Mahal used to come in. And I think they would actually borrow sound equipment for us. I think his wife would actually run like shows, I think, in Berkeley. So she would come in and they would borrow like PA equipment or microphones or whatever. But anyway, so Taj Mahal, he used to come in, and I remember talking to him, you know, years ago. The only thing that I knew Taj Mahal from was when I was a kid, I used to watch a cartoon. There was a Star Wars cartoon called Droids, which I don't know if you're familiar with that. In the chat, Mike Wood is in the chat. Mike, you probably know of this, right? Aljon, are you still here? You guys probably know a Star Wars cartoon called Droids. It was in like 1985. Anyway, the theme song was done by Taj Mahal. Right? No, it wasn't Droids. It was the Ewoks. It was the Ewoks cartoon. It was the same thing. They were both the same cartoons. They ran. One was in front of the other. There was Droids and then Ewoks. Taj Mahal did the Ewoks song. Okay? If you're just tuning in and thinking I went crazy, I'm not. Anyway, what I'm getting to is Taj Mahal. He performed with Sammy Hagar the other night. And I can actually, let me see. I can find some photos here. Bob Weir was there. Michael Anthony was there. Nancy Wilson was there. Chris Isaac was there. And Vic Johnson was there. And the big special guest was Joan Baez. She was there as well. So this was the other night. This was actually Saturday night. I think it was Saturday night. Saturday night at the Fillmore in San Francisco. I'm going to have to go to one of these years. We had a show Saturday, so, you know, I was here, but maybe next year. Maybe next year I'll go and we'll actually cover it. That would be cool. Anyway, there's Sammy and Nancy Wilson. Right? It's Nancy Wilson, right? From Heart?
Yes.
Okay. And then here's a cool photo of Sammy and Michael Anthony. Right there. So again, this was at the Fillmore in San Francisco, Saturday night. Saturday night. And actually, here's a photo of. I just talked about Taj Mahal. I mean, there he is. Sammy, Taj Mahal, Nancy Wilson, and Bob Weir. You know, from
Grateful Dead.
Grateful Dead. There you go. Legendary San Francisco band. Legendary.
As well as Jefferson Airplane. And Frank Zappa.
He was in that too?
No.
Oh, you mean legendary San Francisco band?
Right.
Oh yeah, Jefferson Airplane. Dude, we can actually tie that in. Because Jefferson Airplane later became a band called,
Jefferson Starship.
which later became Take Off the Jefferson.
Oh, Starship, right.
We built this city. The greatest song ever written. Right?
Well, that's debatable, Johnny, but
Hey, I love that song. Okay, anyway. Yeah, when I play Grand Theft Auto, when I play GTA live on Twitch, they actually play that song in there, and I crank it. Anyway, the lead singer of Starship, Mickey Thomas, I want to say, Mickey Thomas, he actually performed on a Sammy Hagar record. I want to say it was the first one after Sammy left Van Halen. Marching to Mars. I want to say Mickey Thomas performed on there. I want to say Bob Weir performed on there too. Right? In the chat, do you guys remember that? Sammy had a record called Marching to Mars. I want to say Mickey Thomas from Starship was on there. I want to say Bob Weir was on there. Slash, I think, was on there. I think he played guitar on there. I think. Right? Am I right? Lewis says yep. Is that for me? Anyway, so all this stuff ties in. You can tie in all these different things, especially out here in the Bay Area, where there's so many legendary musicians and bands and all that stuff. Right? Little White Lie, Can't Drive 55 says, yeah, I want to say Slash played guitar on that one. I think. Brian Davies says I'm wrong. The lead singer for Starship was Grace Slick. She was lead? Well, then Mickey Thomas, I think they traded lead. They traded vocals.
well, it depends on the timeline.
Depends on the era.
Well, yeah.
Because there was Paul Kantner, too.
Right, and that was
that was really his
early.
band, though, I think.
That was earlier. Yeah, Kantner was a big part of Airplane, as well as Durva Kakota and Jack Cassidy. And that was the early days. And Grace was the main singer, White Rabbit, and whatnot.
Yeah.
You know,
But then
when
they
those
became...
are songs she actually wrote, yeah.
Yeah, in the 60s.
Right.
60s, right? Late 60s. But then when you go to Starship, Mickey Thomas, he shared vocal. And I think he some of those songs, he lead sings, though. I mean, they had a ballad... I want to say it was called Sarah, I think. Where I think he's the lead singer on that one. Or him this has turned into Jefferson Airplane show, you guys. Starship chat. Tuesdays.
I don't know how long Grace Slick sang with the band. I thought that she left at some point. Well, after Starship had the Red Octopus album,
I wouldn't even know about that. I don't know. What do you guys think in the chat? In the chat, what do you guys know? Yeah, there was a song called Sarah, which I want to say, but I think Mickey Thomas and Grace Slick, I think they shared lead vocals on all those songs. I think there was a lot of later Starship songs that were ballads that were almost like duets with Mickey Thomas and Grace Slick. That's what I want to say. Like, we built this city. They're both singing that song together.
Or Miracle.
The greatest song ever. They shared vocals. Thank you, Sean Woodall. Yes.
But I mean, when I was a little kid, my sister, who's passed on, she had all the Airplane albums.
Mm-hmm.
She saw Zeppelin in Madison Square Garden. My sister did.
Wow.
And she liked Crown of Creation. Was one of their albums. I kind of liked Bless Its Pointy Little Head. That one I liked a lot, and I also liked Volunteers, which was a little later for Jefferson Airplane. But yeah, I was really heavy into them, and there was a lot of crossovers in those bands. Airplane, they would jam with Jerry Garcia would do slide guitar, or even Bob Weir later on would jam with them, as well as some of Crosby, Stills, and Nash would also. So it was a tight-knit community, and they were all living close there in Frisco.
Bay Area. Well, for Robbie, well, I'm just going to tell you, out here, you don't call it Frisco. It's not called Frisco out here. Nobody calls it Frisco.
I was in Jersey, so.
Okay.
And I mean, Frank Zappa was a big part of this too, and he was around then. It was just that his music was so avant-garde. A lot of people were kind of backing off on it,
Right.
A lot of people in those bands, and
well, he was against the record companies too.
right.
He had some song about Warner Brothers, right? Yeah.
But of course, it took him a little longer to get very well known. He was around there too at that time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah. There was so many bands and dude, yeah. If any of you guys, if you come out to San Francisco, look me up. I'll give you a tour of Haight-Ashbury, that whole area. There's some great music stores, great record stores over there. Great places. But no, there's total crossovers with all those bands and musicians, and especially, I mean, when it came to the shows, because out here, and we can take this back to Van Halen. This is This is OE1 Tuesdays right here on Johnny Beane TV. Neil Young, Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. Neil Young, he had, I don't know if he still has it now, but he had a series called the Neil Young Bridge Benefit Shows, and it was for the Bridge School. And there was one year where Sammy and Edward performed. And a lot of you guys have seen that footage on YouTube because it's them playing a piano version of Right Now, a piano version of Love Walks In. Edward plays Spanish Fly and Best of Both Worlds on a Parker Fly guitar. You guys have all seen that footage, yeah. That was out here. And I remember it was 1990, I want to say it was 93, because I was at home watching, Valerie Bertinelli at the time had a show called Cafe Americain. And Edward actually made a guest appearance on the show, the very opening. He played a street musician. I don't know if you ever saw that. But she basically, she kicks him out of the cafe. He plays with his back to the camera, so you can't tell who he is. Although I knew who he was, right? He's playing the guitar. He's playing just some unreleased Van Halen stuff. It's very cool. And I actually have. Did I post it to Instagram? If you dig back on my EVH Gear Live Instagram account, go back 8 years, you might find Entertainment Tonight footage of that show where they interviewed Edward and Valerie. Anyway, Valerie goes to kick him out. She's like, "Are you listening to me?" And he turns around and he says in Dutch, like, "Excuse me" or something. And she goes over and she grabs him by the ear and drags him out of the place. Right. And this Entertainment Tonight footage actually had like more outtakes from that. So it was pretty cool. Anyway, I was at home watching that. That was on NBC. I was watching that. As soon as that show was over, the local news comes on. And guess what I saw on the news?
What did you see, Johnny?
I see that Neil Young had just had a bridge benefit show that just got over, and Eddie and Sammy were just there, and they just performed. And I was like, I could have been there. I could have been there if I would have known. I didn't know about it.
You know what, Johnny? I'm getting a little inspired. I'm getting a little inspired to maybe giving something away, and I've got to go look for it. Is that okay?
Sure. Okay.
So,
all right, go look.
I'm not going to the chopper. What are you doing here? I
I
thought
don't
I
know
was
if he's
getting
coming.
out of my house.
I don't know if he's coming back.
I'll be
I don't
back.
know. Okay, come back. Come back. Anyway, I'll talk more about the Bridge Benefit show.
Hey, Johnny, those are hot tuna lyrics, man.
Really?
Come back, baby, I wish you
Oh.
would. Come back, baby, I wish you would. Da, 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 da. And you hot
Oh.
tuna.
Oh.
Robert
Awesome.
Dakota, Jack Cassidy.
Cool. Right on. All right, so in the chat, you guys know this footage I'm talking about, right? Of Edward and Sammy performing. Edward's playing the piano. He's wearing like what looks like a hoodie. Sammy, they sing Best of Both Worlds. Eddie plays a Parker Fly guitar. Eddie actually performed a couple times that night. No, he performed 3 times that night. You guys don't even know this. I have on VHS tape the entire show. Okay? Edward and Sammy perform Best of Both Worlds with Spanish Fly. They do Right Now on the piano, and they do Love Walks In on the piano. I want to say Sammy also does like an acoustic song himself, like Eagles Fly or something like that. Okay, but also Edward also came out and performed with Simon and Garfunkel. They did Sounds of Silence, and Eddie actually plays on that. And then Eddie came out later that night, and they played all the musicians. They played "Rockin' in the Free World." And Eddie plays on that too. And then it was the tour. I want to say it was the tour after that. The Right Here, Right Now. Was it either after or before Van Halen had played that song live? Rockin' in the Free World. The Right Here, Right Now. I want to say they closed the shows with that. I saw them 3 times on that tour. Anyway, I don't think Robbie's ever coming back. I think he left. So let me just say, tonight we're giving away an Eddie Van Halen Funko Pop. All you got to do is participate in the chat. We got 63 entries. And again, if you want extra chances to win this, tune in on Facebook as well. If we're Facebook friends, although we don't have to be Facebook friends, I'm actually at the 5K limit on my personal page. So I do have an extra Facebook page where you can add me on there. It's John, Johne, as in like the letter E, and then Beane, Bean. You can add me on that Facebook page, or I mean, you can follow me on my regular page. I just can't accept you as a friend. And I might have to start deleting people from there too. I think something's burning. Cooking dinner here too. What was I saying? Anyway, yeah, Facebook. Personal profile at Johnny Beane, at Johnny Beane TV. EVH Gear Live group. I know, I think that one works. And the Johnny Beane TV group. If you tune in, either one of those places, just say hi from each place, you'll get an extra chance to win this. Because that counts as an extra comment. So if somebody does that right now, I can see that. Yeah, like Preston Smith says, I am everywhere. You're on Facebook. We got somebody, Facebook user. We can't see who you are. Facebook, for some reason, they block the avatar and the name, so we can't see who you are, but you are entered. Alice Martinez is watching from Facebook. By the way, Alice, congratulations. Alice was the big winner last Saturday. She won the microphone. Alice, I hear that you're going to meet up with Music Therapy Laz this Friday or Saturday in Hollywood. I'm going to give him the microphone to give to you, okay? I'm here in there. There you are. Yeah, congratulations. Everybody congratulate, I was going to say Patty. Alice. She won the microphone Saturday night, the big giveaway. And hey, we do all kinds of giveaways on the channel here. Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, Tuesdays, OU81 Tuesdays, especially right here on Johnny Beane TV. We give away the Funko Pop tonight. But, oh no, you all right? Alice says, yes, I won. I'm gonna see him on Saturday. Okay, right on. Saturday, Alice is going to see Music Therapy Laz, and she's going to get her microphone. So, yeah, congratulations. Everybody's saying congratulations. All right. So what's going on? You have something else you want to donate for the giveaway tonight as well? Like another giveaway?
You're talking to me?
Yeah, you came back. I can't believe it.
I'm back.
Most people who leave the show, I never see again.
I finished my business with the housekeeper. Okay. I thought this was a different album. It turns out it's not the one I was looking for, but there's still a kind of Van Halen connection. I thought this album was Montrose, but it turns out it's Mountain Flowers of Evil.
No. Oh, wow.
Edward loved Leslie West. So it is kind of, and it's actually a good shape. There's no scratches or anything on it.
Nice.
This album, it's a very good album. And, you have Leslie West, Felix Pappalardi, Corky Lang on the drums, and Steve Knight on keyboards. And on side one has Flowers of Evil, King's Corral, One Last Cold Kiss, Crossroader, and Pride and Passion. Side two has a very lengthy 24-minute dream sequence with Rollover, Beethoven, Dreams of Milk and Honey, Variations, and Swan Thing. And it ends with Mississippi Queen.
Oh, cool.
So, you guys interested in this, speak up in the chat. Do you guys want to try to win this, or should I just put it away?
Yes or no in the chat. Actually, let's do a might as well do a poll.
Yeah, take a poll.
And let me while I'm trying to type that. Is that a live record or is that a studio record?
I think it's a live. I think it's a live album. At least side two is.
Because what I'm wondering is that the album that had Mississippi Queen on it? Because that's the song we all know.
Mississippi Queen was on several albums.
The same version or different versions?
I believe this is a live version.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
I cannot. Oh, here it is. Improvisation on Dreams of Milk and Honey. From sessions recorded at Record Plant, New York City, September 71. Rollover, Beethoven, The Swan Theme, Mississippi Queen, recorded live at the Fillmore East.
Cool.
Okay, so yes, it is partially
Speaking of
live
the Fillmore.
at the Fillmore, like the Allman Brothers did. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
So, it's a very cool album. If you guys are into Leslie West and Mountain.
Leslie West is awesome. I've told you guys before. I saw him live. My friend Alex Skolnick, who you guys all know from the band Testament. Alex taught guitar lessons at this store. The store that I worked at where I met Taj Mahal. See, Robbie, all this stuff ties in. Alex was in a band called Exhibit A, and they opened up for Mountain at Berkeley Square in Berkeley, California. This was 1995. I went to that show, and I was watching. Alex's band opened up. Alex sang and played guitar. And then the last song Mountain played of their set was Mississippi Queen. And Alex and I were right there in the front, right in front of Leslie West, watching him play. We were like, yeah, this is awesome. And then I want to say it was right after that when Van Halen played, I want to say Jones Beach or something in New York on the Balance tour. Leslie got up on stage and jammed with them, and they played Mississippi Queen with Edward, Van Halen. That's what I want to. That's what I think. So it was another one of those cases of like, oh man, just dude, the 90s was a happening time, man. It's good stuff. So according to this poll, most people say yes, they want to win the LP too.
Okay. Of course, you know how it goes. You got to be here, and you got to contact 45 seconds.
4 to 5 seconds?
45.
45 seconds.
Yeah, that's the 30 seconds plus 15-second delay time.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because this show is live, but there's at least 15 to 20 seconds. And there actually could be more depending on if you're pausing the video, because some people, you can pause these live videos, but it just keeps going. Right.
Or if you leave and come back, it might go back to where you left. So you always have to
the live video?
Yeah, if you're watching lots of people when they do the live videos, if you leave and come back, it resumes where you left at. So if you hit the swiper and go across, it'll show you how far behind you are.
Mm-hmm.
I find that quite a bit, yeah.
Oh. Okay, well, see. And according to Not Visible, that album is worth hundreds of dollars. Or was it hundreds of pennies?
Well, it's not in its original case. The body has some cat damage, but the vinyl itself is in good shape. So it should play really good on a record player, which I would like to have somebody play it. But,
mm-hmm.
It's just something I'm giving away, and I'm not really, I'm not like, oh, it's worth this or that. If I thought that, I wouldn't have given away 2 Floyd Rose bridges at an 85 Seymour Duncan pickup from the factory when I worked there. So, when I give something away, I give it away. I'm not thinking about the worth, really.
Nice. Very cool. What's the rarity of it? I've never seen that record before in my life, so to me, it's probably rare. I don't know. Good night, Brian Davies. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, I'm playing a gig on Saturday night. So.
Yeah, you'll be gone for a while, and I kind of, you have me on tonight. I appreciate that, and you let me talk about, what's going on with me, and I'd kind of like to make it a kind of a special occasion. Mm-hmm. Well, I guess I could selflessly promote my new video, the outside looking in. Yeah.
Sure. Let me actually grab that. Let me see. You're Robbie Stingle. Let me go to your channel. Outside looking in. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. So this is an original song that you wrote. Here,
right.
I'll put this in the chat.
I wrote that last night.
Mm-hmm.
And Lori said she thinks it's one of my best.
Lori's Mishmash.
Yes. It's very emotional for me. It was very hard for me to actually make the video without break it down, and so it's pretty powerful. Pretty powerful piece. Again, production isn't my thing. I'm not really big on polish and shine. I just want to write the songs and get them out there, and I'm not out to make any sort of money or be some sort of star. I just want the songs out there, so if people like them enough to play them, if they want to cover them, that's fine. there is not going to be any sort of, claims or anything like that for me. Absolutely not. That's what I'm doing. I'm putting the music out there for the people to enjoy. Somebody can play it better than me. That's great. That's what it's all about for me.
You could have, you could actually have like a contest where people cover your song, and they do their own covers of your song.
Well, we'll see what happens eventually. I'm getting a little well known as time goes by, so a little more, and it's nice. It is nice being asked to go on shows and meeting real cool people and stuff like Mosh Pit Crew, Tragus, Carter, you guys.
Very cool. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good stuff. So check it out, you guys. This is Robbie's new song in the chat. Yeah, give him a subscribe.
Oh no,
There's
don't
the
say
link.
that.
There's the link. Oh, you'll lose.
I always lose people when you say that.
Well, every time you post something, that happens, So it I mean, that's just how it is. You can't. You're at 4:15.
I should have a more positive attitude.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm at 4:15, and I have 132,000 views.
That's awesome. And Frank Terzo, channel member, says, "Love your writing, Robbie."
Thank you so much, Frank. Everybody should check out Frank. He's got an album on Bandcamp, I believe. Frank writes some great songs, and he's like king of the earworm. You get something like stuck in your head, like Hums the Mockingbird, man, and it'll just stick in your head, and you're not going to care. He's got that going on. It's like Brad Example, Example's song "Little Bird." What a masterpiece! Unbelievably good. You guys should check out Brad too. I mean, he's terrific too.
Yo, not visible.
Oh, cool.
Thank you. Not visible. See, I wasn't kidding. The lights change with any support for the channel. Wasn't joking. Thank you so much, man. Yeah. That's awesome, man. Yeah, you guys, support. Let's support each other. And check out Robbie. Give him a subscribe.
What? Well, why did you know? Wait. Who's outside? No. What? I told you, man. I'm busy. What? What the hell? What do you want? What do you want? Go to the chopper. There is no chopper. I want the chopper. I don't have a chopper. Get out of my house. What are you doing? I'm kicking you the fuck out, you old man. Jesus, God.
Wow, language. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyway. Tune in Saturday nights for more of that weirdness. Let me see. I just saw a question in the chat. Where was that? I just saw a question. Where? Holly Lewis. Oh wait, Deputy Van Halen. Johnny, did you get my texts? I haven't checked the text line yet. Are you area code 216? Is that you? I see there's text from 216 from 937. I'll check those in a second. Holly Lewis, I just saw you have a question. EVH played with Rich Wyman's. He played on Rich Wyman's record Fatherless Child. Yes, that's true. Rich Wyman, he was a friend of the Van Halens. The family. He was a friend of Edward's. And Edward performed on 2 or 3 of his songs on his album Fatherless Child. 2 or 3 songs, which I'm trying to think. Let me actually look that up. I'm trying to think what songs there are. It's one album. Well, just look up the album Fatherless Child, and you'll find Edward on that album. And I can actually show you a photo of them together. Here, this is Edward. This is Rich Wyman, Edward, and Sherman, who was Valerie Bertinelli's Dalmatian. There they are. That's Rich Wyman. There's Edward. I think Edward's eating. Yeah, he's eating. He's eating something. Eating like a hot dog or something. But yeah, there they are. And there's Sherman, the Dalmatian, down there. So if you haven't heard it, check it out. It's a great album, and especially the stuff with Edward. Edward plays guitar, obviously plays guitar, does some guitar solos on those songs. So yeah, I think it was like 1996 or so when they did that. I want to say. Hey, Raymond, welcome.
Raymond, what's happening, man?
Good to see you. Good to see you. And Raymond, I know you recently won one of those Santa Cruz magazines that I have, and you said give it to Amanda. Our friend Music Therapy Laz, he's actually traveling down to Hollywood this weekend, and so he'll give the magazine to Amanda. So, and hey, Holly, you're welcome. There we go.
Let's be good at this one as a kid. There we go.
I thought we were going to give that away, though.
If it survives.
Okay. Hey, Junior_Dino, brand new channel member. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support. Here we go. Can't Drive 55. Eddie played bass on Sammy's Never Said Goodbye album. That's true. Great album. And I think one of Sammy's best songs actually happened, I think, during that session, but was not on that record. It was used on a soundtrack for a movie called Over the Top, a Sylvester Stallone song, or movie. Sammy did the theme song to it, and Edward played bass on that, and it includes a bass solo, a tapping bass solo from Edward. And the axe is saying, channel member is saying, careful with my record there, Robbie. Arm wrestling thing. Yeah, the movie. Yeah, that was a great movie. Yeah. Raymond, you're welcome, man. You're welcome, dude. Yeah. So, let's see. Let me see. Robbie, you should sign the record first. The axe is saying. So.
Well, if the person that is here and does actually communicate with us to have me mail a record, if you want me to sign it, I will, but it's up to the guy or girl or person that wins it.
Mm-hmm.
But I would gladly do that. No problem.
Mm-hmm.
Big Mountain fan here, man. My favorite Mountain song is Nantucket Sleigh Ride. Or, well, no, I'm sorry. Theme for an Imaginary Western. That's the one I dig that one.
That's your favorite one. I hate to say it, I really only know Mississippi Queen from Mountain. Maybe there's like one or two others that they would play on the radio.
Well, Crossroader got something.
I'd have to hear it. I did have a Mountain record at one time that would have had whatever, like the original version that had Mississippi Queen. I had that album. I remember. This is back in the 90s. That's the only song I know. In the chat, can you name what's another mountain song that maybe I would have heard?
Other than the ones I mentioned so far.
Yeah, which I don't know if I heard any of those.
All right.
Ron is saying Robbie can sign at L West. or R Stingle. Oh, Thumbsucker. Okay, I heard the Van Halen version of that. And we talked about that on this show like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. I actually played it. Thumbsucker. That's right. Okay. That one I've heard, but I heard the Van Halen version of it. Gargot's Entertainment. Hey, Gargot's Entertainment is here. He's talking about Meat Mountain. Is that one of their songs? That sounds like an Arby's sandwich.
Could be. They did have quite a few songs.
Uncle Raymond says Mountain was a great band. There's a lot of live material out there. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I saw them live, and the only song I knew was Mississippi Queen. I think that was it. Wow. Let me see. Let's see here. Let me check my notes. Usually I've got like a run of show where I have different things. Giveaway. Oh yeah, we're giving away a Funko Pop tonight. Which so it looks like we're gonna give away a record, an album too. That actually sounds like another good a good poll. Which should we give away first? Let's see. How do you spell mountain?
MOUNTAIN.
Okay. Okay, which should we give away first? Okay, in the chat, here's a poll. And again, I apologize that I'm not sharing the. I usually like to share the screen to show the poll for the replay viewers. I'm not doing that tonight because my computer tends to overheat. So anyway, in the chat. 16 votes already? Dang. I just hit send, and all of a sudden, they're saying give away the LP first. Okay. I'll let that poll run for a second. Robbie, show us that again. I got to refill my drink really quickly. Show us that album again. And I'll be right back.
Yeah, it's Mountain Flowers of Evil, partially recorded at the Fillmore in 1971. And you can see the band here. There's Leslie off to the side. We've got some other pictures here of the band members. I think one thing that I don't know how many people really know that Felix Papalari, the bass player who sang most of the songs for Mountain, was deaf. So he couldn't hear nothing. And apparently his wife shot him with a shotgun in the face. And that's how he died. And they ruled it an accident. Now, I don't know unless you're Dick Cheney how you accidentally shoot somebody in the face, but that's what I heard. I'm not really sure on any of these things. That's just what I thought happened. But he was terrific. He had a great voice, great bass player. And the band was never the same after that, So, Leslie went on and jammed and stuff, but, basically I think Twin Peaks was probably their peak, if you would say that. There was a lot of other albums that followed after Felix had died, and lots of recordings surfaced, to keep the mountain thing going. But what kind of drink you have there, Johnny?
I have a Waterloo tropical fruit.
That sounds really good. Refreshing.
That is very refreshing. Speaking of refreshing, refresh your browsers right now, especially because here's an ad.
Zarka. Clear, fresh, wet from Texas. Texas. Says right on the bottom. Product of Texas.
You ever been to Texas?
Oh, yeah. Been to Texas several times, sure.
I played Austin. I played South by Southwest in Austin. I played Antones, I want to say. I think Stevie Ray Vaughan used to play there. Where else? I've played Dallas. I've played, I don't know. Online somewhere you'll find the listing of the tour that I did years ago. Anyway, speaking of refreshing, like Waterloo, refresh your browsers here. We're about to do a couple giveaways, and we want to make sure you're here at the freshest part of the video. Okay, and you can do this on replay. If you're watching this on replay, refresh your browser as well, because it helps.
Well, we do have some ads.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, that's right. We do. We do.
Now, I haven't really dove into these. I found them, rather quickly because I wasn't expecting them coming on tonight. But I did find 3 guitars that are worth looking at, and I don't know if they're going to be good or not. So.
Okay, let's look at that. Let's do a give. I'm looking at the poll here. Which one should we give away first? You guys are saying the Mountain LP. So let's spin for the Mountain LP right now. Let's do that.
Okay.
Let's do that. We'll look at some listings, and at the end of the show, we'll give away this.
Okay.
All right. So let's do that. Let's see. We'll end the poll. Let's give away winners. Let's find here. Okay. All right. Show us the LP again.
Flowers of Evil.
There we go. Mountain Flowers of Evil. We're giving that away tonight.
Lyrics on the back.
All right, let me share the screen. Giveaway tool.
Spins nicely.
There we go. We got 71 entries. So we're spinning a couple times tonight. Yeah, press a number in the chat. Get because that's the way you enter these giveaways is you have to say something in the chat. So if you're just lurking, if you're just watching this video at home, press a number. You got to be signed into your YouTube account, and you might as well subscribe to the channel too. We got Wayne on Facebook. He put in 5150. We got the axe says winning. Not. We got Chad, channel member. There we go. Holly is there. We got everybody. Everybody's here. Yes. All right, we got 71 entries. We're going to spin for the Mountain album first, and then a little later on, after we look at some Kramer guitars, we'll spin for the Funko Pop. All right. And so Robbie's saying you have to be here.
That's right.
They have to be here. All right, so you have to be here, or we spin again. We'll spin, or we'll do it again. All right. Is everybody ready? All right. Here we. Actually, give me 1 sec. Give me 1 second. All right. Oh, all right. And the winner of the Mountain album. How do I do this? Is. And remember, if you win, you have to be here. Kurt Jeffries, you're watching? The winner is Tim Thomas. Tim Thomas, are you here? Let me actually look at the participants. Tim Thomas. How many seconds did you say?
We are on 30 right now.
Oh, you're counting? He's counting. All right, is Tim here? Tim Thomas. Nice avatar, by the way. I can actually say I met both of them. I met Edward and Dimebag. Tim Thomas. Tim Thomas. Out of time?
Yep.
Tim Thomas isn't here. All right, so we're spinning again. I don't see him in the participants. All right. Actually, there's a knock at the door. That might be Tim Thomas. Let me see. Hello? Oh, okay. All right. I'm gonna shut the blockers. All right. Okay, there was a knock at the door, but it wasn't Tim Thomas. It was Ned. Ned's here. All right, in the chat, do you see him? Does anybody see Tim Thomas? He left, or he was here earlier. Okay. All right, Tim Thomas is not here.
Time's way gone now.
Okay. All right, we're spinning again. This is for the Mountain album. 72 entries. Here we go. The winner is Alice Martinez on Facebook. I know Alice just won the other day, so technically, Alice is laughing. Now they're saying it's rigged. It's not rigged. It's really not. I know. She just won the microphone. Rigged for Alice. Rigged for Alice. Well, technically, Alice did win a couple days ago. Alice is here. I know you're here, but technically you won. So we like to give the winners a month between winnings. Okay, is that cool? All right. All right, so we're going to spin again. Huh? Mel says get to work. Okay, here we go. We're going to spin again. Here we go. Oh, wrong button now. The winner is R2R3 Lucky Nut. Are you here? There he is. Where is he? I just saw him. There he is. Right there. Alice says give it to somebody else. We just did. We just gave it to R2. What? Good luck to Tim Thomas isn't even here. All right, R2, R3, are you here? Are you here? Okay, you're here. Do you want the album? Let's see that album again, Robbie. Mountain Flowers of Evil. Okay, R2 says give it to Alice. Okay, give it to Alice. Can you have that record over here in like a day?
I pay it any more than I have to ship it. Give the thing away.
Okay. All right. Alice, do you want the album? Alice, because the thing is, Alice did win the other day. And Laz is going to... I said the whole story already. Huh? Really? Hand delivered. All right. Alice, do you want it? Or do you want me to spin again? This is crazy. Alice says spin again. Oh, okay. All right, we're spinning again. All right, Alice says this has been a weird giveaway. And then we have another giveaway later. This is craziness. Okay, Alice says spin again. All right, we're spinning again out of 72 entries. William De Silva says give it to Robbie. Robbie already has it. Chad Freeman. Chad. Hey, wait a minute. You just won, man. Chad Freeman. Definitely you're here. You're here.
Okay.
All right, you won. All right. Text. Text that phone number, 415-952-3263. Let me know where to send it. I'll send Robbie, I'll put a note on a pigeon and send it out. Hopefully it'll make its way to Norman, Oklahoma, and I'll let Robbie know where to send the album. Okay? Oh, he says give it to Alice.
Okay.
But he says he's kidding.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Chad, you're the winner. Congratulations. Congratulations, man.
Congratulations.
Right on. That's for the album. That's for the Mountain album. Keep it here. We're giving this away, let's say, soon. I know we said we were doing 12 hours tonight, so sometime in the next 14 hours, we'll be spinning to give this away. Okay. Chad Freeman, Mountain LP. There we go. Okay, we got that. Very good. Very good. Okay, I got to keep that window open because we're doing this a little later. Okay, so now, if I can figure out how to use this computer, we'll look at some Kramer listings. And again, normally we do this part of the we do this Fridays. Fridays we do Talking Kramer Guitars Fridays. No regular scheduled Talking Kramer this Friday because I have a rehearsal. I'm playing a gig this Saturday night. Which, who knows, maybe I'll stream it. I don't know. We'll see. But, so we're going to look at some Kramer listings tonight. So, yep. if I can figure this out.
Looks like it's going to be Kramer time!
It's Kramer time on a Tuesday. What's going on? Okay, today. Here we go. This looks like one from, this is for today right here. Oh, wow. Okay, how do you wait a minute. Okay, wait. I got to stop sharing that window. I need to start sharing this window. I think. Present, share screen. Share screen. And while I'm doing that, let me remind you guys, I'll be live tomorrow from San Jose, tomorrow morning. We're trying to figure this out. Right, Holly Lewis? I'm going to be stopping by a warehouse tomorrow morning, and I'm going to show you guys something Van Halen that's at that warehouse. Something that was actually used on a Van Halen tour. Right? Holly? We got to figure this out. Yesterday when I was at Guitar Center, I was only 15 minutes away from that Van Halen thing that I'm going to show you guys. Although I had to split San Jose yesterday, so I couldn't do that. Tomorrow, for Wolfgang Wednesday, I'm going to show you guys something Van Halen related that was used on a Van Halen tour. And I do know the way to San Jose. It's up Highway 17. Takes me over the mountain. Speaking of mountain, congratulations, Chad Freeman, Mountain LP. And if you want, Robbie will sign it for you.
I doubt that, but
Huh?
I don't think he'd want me to sign it.
Maybe.
Well, I've got him as he's on Facebook Messenger, so.
Oh, well then he can text you.
Yeah.
He can text you. Okay. Chad Freeman, text Robbie on Facebook Messenger. Your information for that Mountain LP. Okay, look at this. We're looking at a 1980/81 Kramer Pacer in red. This is at the Music Zoo. Our friends at the Music Zoo. We actually know them. I actually met them at the NAMM show one year. So they have this for $2,699. Robbie, what can you tell us about this guitar?
Well, I'll tell you what. It's got a rocket chair on it. It's got a shallow pickup. Looks like the correct knobs. And gold, which is a rarity. Although, if it was a real shallow, it should have 2 screws on each leg, and that only has 1.
Mm-hmm.
So I would question the authenticity of that pickup.
Well, actually, don't shallers have 3 screws on each side?
Yes, they do, but the middle hole is not threaded.
Hey, Lynn. Hey, Lynn Marie Russo. Lynn goes back years on this channel. If you guys go back, 5-6 years, I would say, hey, Lynn. That's Lynn. That's her. Lynn, good to see you. And by the way, Robbie, your voice sounds like a stormtrooper.
All right, I'll be back. Let's go see the housekeeper.
Oh, my goodness. Lynn, it's great to see you. Yeah, you guys go back on this channel. Go back like 5-6 years. I think longer than that. And every time Lynn would say hey in the chat, I'd say, hey, Lynn. Good to see you. Yeah, good to see you. Good to see you. See, look at this. This is great. We're getting people in the chat. This is awesome. So what happened, if you're just tuning in, Robbie's microphone just broke. So he's going to jump back in. But we're talking about a Kramer. The Music Zoo has a Kramer Pacer 8081. Serial number B0300. Look at that. Look at that. It's got the old it's got the old school strap pins. You're back?
I'm back.
There you are. He's back. McDonald's drive-through speaker box. Yeah, that's what it does sound like. That's pretty cool. Okay, so what we were saying was, actually, I think there were shallers that did have the adjustable pole pieces like that.
Well, on
So-
all the ones, every Shaller that I've ever got from that period did not have a threaded middle screw hole.
Okay.
Now, maybe they had them, but I don't know about. But
Let me
yeah, it
see.
says sports body.
Let's see. Does it say? Does it say down in here? It says the guitar has the original electronics and hardware.
That's a little bit of a red flag at that price for me. It should have 2 screws holding that thing in.
Where am I looking at this? This is the Music Zoo. The Music Zoo website.
Now, it looks like that's a lawsuit, Strat Head Neck, ESP. So,
Yeah, look at that.
like Mike Olson's neck, that neck is probably worth about $1,000.
Wow. Just for the neck itself.
Right. And you're probably looking about $500 for the body. But
Wow.
your guy wants $2,700. If it's for a wall hanger, preserve history or whatnot, then that's up to you. But to make a playing guitar out of that, you're going to have to get rid of that rockager, first of all. And, that pickup that's in there, I don't trust that at all. I wouldn't trust this as far as I could throw it if I could reach the pond from here. And you could see also it has a plug, which had like another switch there, which is suspect too. So that's an extra drilled hole. It's obviously got a coil split.
I feel like we've seen this guitar before.
We've seen similar ones, but I don't think this was the exact guitar. I would have sent it.
Vintage Shaller. Okay, let me just show you. Let me just show you this really quickly. Yeah, because I do know that those. Just going back to the pickup real quick. I mean, that does look like that pickup, and if you see, it does have the 3 holes.
It does, but look how smaller the middle hole is, and it's not threaded. Believe me, I've tried to do that. The middle hole is not threaded.
Okay. All right.
I mean,
So
that's
I don't know.
just
I mean,
experience.
it could be. I mean, it could be an original pickup. I'm just saying it could be original, and maybe they had it threaded because you can thread them. You just use a little tap.
That's a possibility, but if you're talking about original coming out of the factory, no, somebody had to have done that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The guitar wouldn't have gone out of the factory with the screws, with 2 screws on the sides. It would have been 2 on each side.
Yes.
And then a hole in the middle. That's what you're saying.
Right. Exactly.
And Lewis, no, we have not given the FUNKO away yet. We're doing that shortly. So keep it here.
Well, let's see some other photos. I like this body, but he's not going to show you that it's indeed an actual sports body because he doesn't take the cover off. All you see is a cover.
So what would we see under that cover?
You would be looking for that route that I have here on this Grail guitar. There, we'll show it again. Let me a screen.
It would be the same. It'd be the same as that. You're saying.
Yeah, you see how this has that there? You can see it really well. You see that route, that circular route for spring clearance?
Mm-hmm.
Sports bodies of that era all had this. Okay, if it doesn't have it, I don't know what it is, but ain't no 82 sports body. I can tell you that much.
Hey, Chris.
But
Welcome,
you got to
man.
be so careful because people are good at putting these things together and saying there's something that they ain't.
Lynn, you got it. You got my number. Yeah, give me a call. Great to see you, Lynn. Hey, Lynn.
They're pretty
Okay.
sparse. They're pretty sparse with the photos. Yeah, they're not giving us a lot to look at.
So, but even looking at the front of that, by looking at the front of the body, can you tell? Yes or no?
Zoom in close to where that adjustment is for the truss rod.
It's as close as I can get for this photo. I think there's another photo that's closer. Oh yeah, here we go. This we can really zoom in here.
Okay.
Oh wait, that's the one we are zoomed in on. Oh whoops. I don't know.
I'm looking for that split glue line down the middle. And I'm not seeing it.
Down the
If
middle
this
of the
is-
body?
Yes, that's where the sports glued them together, right down the middle. I'm not seeing it. This is indication of it being a one-piece body, which would have been made at Kramer, and therefore it is not a sports body. I bet you that's a one-piece, kind of like Mike Olson's is a one-piece too. And that line we're seeing that's off-center is just probably grain. That would be my guess. Yes. So I don't think that is a sports body because it doesn't have the split down the middle. Now this has the little piece of rubber for your neck plate.
Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier.
Uh-huh.
Sort of, right?
And it does have the right shape. Look, it's not chubby. It's got your nice thin-looking horn on top.
Mm-hmm.
The electronics cover looks correct on that back. You know, now here's where we get into a little really murkiness. Is when you look at that paperwork, how do you verify that? I mean, you know, it's easy for them to say, yeah, this is the original stuff. But what we're seeing here is a rundown on a Rockinger and then an ad for a guitar, which that's, you know, that means really nothing. It's not verifying, you know, what guitar it is. They're showing a serial number written on there. Is that the guitar in question?
Yes, it is. That's the serial number for that guitar. I showed the plate already.
Right. So what that has to do with the ad, you know, I think that's kind of like a, hey, look at me kind of thing. And then then there's what really is questioning to me is that tweed case. That's not something that they had at the factory. That is not like the factory case from that time. That looks like it's like, you know, some other brand case that they threw it in. These are the little things you really have to look at if you're really trying to buy something of this and it's legit. A sports body? No. Made at the Kramer factory? Yes. Maple? Possibly. My guess is that body's older. And I think it's maple because they think it's a sports body, and they're not showing you that route underneath. They're not showing you that route. Now, again, that neck is worth $1,000. Even if it's an R2, it's still worth $1,000 because it's an ESP. That would be ripe for chopping up. You know, one piece. Yeah, that's an R2 neck. You know, and it looks like those tuners are Godas. So that would be legit. But yeah, that'd be a good candidate to neck for your slice and dice. But yeah, it's not as it's not rant worthy. I'm not going off and saying it's totally wrong. I'm going with that. I think they're mistaken. That's all. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. Still probably worth the price they're asking as like a wall hanger or something as far as parts go. The body's still probably pretty desirable. So, I'd say, that case don't look right at all. That looks like a Roadrunner case to me.
Well, it doesn't say Kramer on it.
No, and they didn't do the tweet.
That's not a Kramer case.
No.
But I don't think they're saying that it's the original case with the tremolo arm and rock. They're saying this is an original case.
Right. Yeah.
But
I didn't buy that either. I mean, it's probably, granted, it's probably that they just don't really know. They might not be familiar with these things like I am. Probably not. But it might be the case they got it in.
Yeah.
So
the guitar could have been sitting in that case for a lot of years, 20 years, 25 years.
Could have been, yeah.
And really quickly, Vince Vegas, where's the serial number on the EVH Fender USA Wolfgangs? I got one, but I don't see it. Look at the bottom of the headstock. Like if you're looking down, if you're holding the guitar, flip the guitar over, you'll see the serial number stamped into it, and it might be really small. The stamp might be really small. That's how it was yesterday when I looked at the guitar I was looking at.
So that's just the back of the headstock.
Not the back, like if you're holding the guitar, like the high E, the high G, B, and E tuners. Look right above those tuners where you turn them.
Oh, so they stamped it on the side of the headstock.
On the side. Yeah, it's stamped on the side. He says he sees it now. Yeah. There you go. You're welcome. Vince Vegas.
So, I mean, what they're asking is probably worth it as a wall hanger, as parts right there, usable if you wanted to do something like a 5150 recreation.
Mm-hmm.
The guitar body, I believe, is altered, which would work with the orange drop, or even better, the Mojo Tone Vitamin T, and make sure it's a 0.022 600 volt, because they will try to send you a 47 or something. So you got to make sure it's the right one. But that would work for the sound to get the tone, and as far as the other parts, you could, sell in a rockager. You might be able to get some of your money back if somebody wants to buy one of those as some sort of historical value thing. But as far as actual playing guitar, even if that rockager did work, it wouldn't last long, because that's what happened. The brass would wear, and those things were a nightmare. But it depends what you want to do. The bones, I think it's got good bones. Is it $2,700 worth of bones? I don't know. That'd be up to you. I'd say
how much would it be in Republic credits?
I don't know what that is, Charlie.
That's Star Wars money.
No wonder. Yeah.
But see, I'm going to say, because a lot of these Kramers that we see, that we normally talk about on Friday nights about this time, when we do Talking Kramer Guitars, Fridays, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific. There we go. See, normally when we talk Kramers, Fridays. Okay. Because a lot of these guitars, you're saying, oh, if you would use it to turn it into a 5150. I'm going to assume not everybody is looking to do that. But you're saying if they were to do that, they could chop the end of the headstock off, how Paul Unkert did, add the extra wood like Paul Unkert did, and it's the body shape It's the correct body shape of the 5150 guitar.
Yes, exactly.
The Pacer. Right. Okay. But like I said, I don't think yeah, a lot of, I would think there's a lot of Van Halen fans out there that would want to do that, but I don't think everybody would want to do that. Like, I'm sure there's a lot of Kramer collectors out there that would want the guitar as is. They wouldn't get it to paint or chop the ball off or whatever.
Well, I mean, I'm sure that's true, but if you look at it from a playability standpoint, the Rockets are just going to give you problems. Like I said, if you want to hang it on the wall and say this is a piece of history, then that's fine too. I still think it's a little bit high, the price. It is a good neck, Michael B. That's a early ESP. Yeah, you're right, Mike. It is pricey. I think it's a little too high for what they want. If it had the original case, that would be too much, If there wasn't like suspects about which pickup it is, the extra that extra filled hole is question mark.
I think it could be an original pickup. I think it could be original.
It's a possibility that's one of those screw bobbin pickups and those things put out about 15, 16. So, it would be pretty trebly, but it might be, and they might have tapped the middle screw to do that, but it did not come out of the factory like that. It did not come out of the factory of that case. When you're talking prices like that, it should be, it should be right as far as I'm concerned.
Mm-hmm. Well, Kurt Rox made the Kessel run in less than 12 parsecs. That's cool.
Okay.
That's a Star Wars thing.
Right. Yeah.
Your Jedi mind tricks will not work here. Hey, I learned how to do Jedi mind tricks on Jedi Survivor video game that I play on Twitch. All right.
Again, I didn't get a chance to really look at these before we are, so you guys are seeing it at the same time I am.
Mm-hmm.
And I would think for that kind of price, they would take that plate off the back and show you that route for sports. They're claiming it's a sports body and it's maple. So I've got issues with that. Oh, wonderful! A phone call, Johnny.
You want to take a call? Okay, are you're calling us, right? Let me just say hello. Hi, are you calling us to be on the air?
I am. Is this Johnny Beane?
It is.
Johnny Beane, this is Elton John calling.
Elton John? Bernie Taupin calls us all the time.
I know. I've heard he's been calling you and bugging you. So I thought I'd call and say hello. Cheerio.
Elton John.
Really, this is Holly Lewis calling.
Holly Lewis? I actually thought it was Elton John for a second.
Well, I was trying to get my best Cockney accent, which he doesn't even speak Cockney, but anyway. Hey, Johnny, I just wanted to call real quick and let you know about Mr. John Watkins and the Van Halen sign situation.
Oh, yes.
So, you know who John Watkins is, right?
I do. Tell our audience who John Watkins is.
Mr. John Watkins, if you have been to a concert in the 70s, 80s, or 90s where you saw something get blown up on the stage, exactly. He was pushing the button. Okay, I'm just saying.
Like this.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, he blew stuff up for Van Halen, Kiss, Pink Floyd, Rick James, I can't think of a Rick James song. What was
Super Freak?
Whitney Houston. Oh yeah, Super Freak.
Super Freak.
He's a super freak. Super freak.
Oh, man.
He's super freaky.
Oh, yeah.
Ow.
Oh.
Janet Jackson, Journey, Dio, and a whole bunch of other people. Anyway, so I was talking to him about the Van Halen sign, and he told me, I'm not sure if it's the round one. What do you call that logo? I forget the tour.
The rat.
It has the V.
Oh, the rings.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's that one or another one. But he
the
said
one that lit.
hanging.
The one that lit up. You mean the one that had at the very end of the show? It had the VH and the whole thing, like the sparklers all went off and stuff. You mean?
Yeah. I'm not sure if it's that one, but I think it is.
MPN, are you hearing this?
So anyway, he told me it's in that warehouse in San Jose. And, you know, that you said you knew where it was yesterday.
Yesterday, I was 15 minutes away from it, and I couldn't make it over there yesterday, but tomorrow morning, I can make it over there.
Okay, well, here's the lowdown. Here's the skinny. I called over there just to try and get a hold of somebody to make sure you could get in or whatever. And I got a voicemail of a guy named Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
And Kevin hasn't called me back. And I texted John today, and he hasn't texted me back. So I just wanted to let you know, in case you drive over there and, like, you can't get in.
Well, I can drive over there, and I can basically just tell them what's going on. And if you guys never ever see or hear from me again, you'll know where to find me. I'll let you guys know. I'll publicly let you guys know where I am, just in case. It's San Jose. You never know. I mean, it's kind of a sketchy place.
You know the way to San Jose. You said that before.
I definitely do. It's just over the mountain. Congratulations, Chad Freeman.
Anyway, I'll let you go. I just wanted to say hello, and hello to Bernie Taupin and all the kids in the chat. And I guess we'll find out tomorrow what happens. Thanks so much, Johnny Beane. You rock.
Thank you, Elton John. Or Holly Lewis.
Talk to you later.
Thank you, Holly. Thank you. That was Holly Lewis. And here's what I'm going to do, you guys. This Robbie. Let me get Robbie back. Okay, so what Holly is talking about is somebody that worked for Van Halen back during the tours. He was like the fireworks guy, I guess. Apparently, there's a Van Halen. Let me see if I can actually find. See, this is what I'm thinking it is. Van Halen Live 1993 logo. This is what, if I can find an image of it. Actually, there's a music video. There's a Van Halen 1991 music video. Can we find that? Anyway, at the very end of the song, Van Halen Top of the World Live. Okay, it might be this. Oh, here we go. Yeah, there's the black and white one. Okay, this was actually filmed. I can't show this, but this was filmed in Sacramento, California. Okay, so at the very end of the show, there's a VH logo. All right, I'm scrolling. If anybody if a screen cap of it, if you want to send it to me, there's the phone number, 415-952-3263. I'm trying to find it, but here we go. Yeah, I'm not finding it. Anyway, I think you guys know what I'm talking about. There's a Van Halen logo. Anyway, we think we found it. It sounds like we found it. It's in San Jose. It lives in a warehouse in San Jose. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drive over there tomorrow and I'm going to show it to you guys. I'm going to try to get in to where it is, and I'll be live. Just so you guys, so I don't get kidnapped, or because it's San Jose, it's probably some industrial area. You know, probably very dangerous. That's what I'm thinking. I will go live tomorrow when I'm, 5-10 minutes away, and I'll take you guys with me, and then we'll see if we can get in there and see this. But it is a part of Van Halen history. So thank you to Holly Lewis for calling in. I really did think that was Elton John, Robbie. I mean, that would have really made our night. Who knows? He might call at some point. We never know. He might be watching this. But anyway, tomorrow I'll go live and take you guys there, and we'll see what happens. So. Johnny goes there and clone Johnny comes back. Oh my gosh. Take a guitar neck with you, Johnny. Oh no. Okay, I might. All right. We're out on time. Okay. Did I say we're giving away an Eddie Van Halen Funko Pop soon? So say something in the chat. We're up to how many entries? 76 entries. So tune in tomorrow. There's no scheduled video for it, so you got to click the bell on the channel here. That means when I go live, you'll get a notification out of nowhere. Oh, Johnny's live. Let's jump in. Let's watch him go to the warehouse and we never see him again. Tomorrow might be my last show ever. So you want to be here for that.
If you disappear, you might go viral, Johnny. Especially
we
if there's
might.
like body parts involved and stuff.
Well, hopefully not. But we might go viral tomorrow. So tune in, smash that bell, and I'm going to say, I'll tell you exactly what time I'll be going over there. It'll be about 1 p.m. Eastern time-ish. And Robbie's awake. He's not sleeping. 1 p.m. Eastern time, 10 a.m. Pacific. 12 noon, Norman, Oklahoma time. Tune in. Right here. Okay? Unsolved Mysteries, what happened to Johnny Beane. Yeah, if you guys happen to see, what's the guy's name? What's the guy that in the trench coat? Stack? Robert. If you guys see Robert Stack talking about me on TV... I hated that music. That was the creepiest. I wouldn't go out after watching Unsolved Mysteries. I wouldn't go outside. Yeah, Stack. Robert Stack. He was funny in Airplane, but he was scary on TV.
Yep, sure was.
All right. Oh, he died a long time ago?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I might die tomorrow. So, tune in. I'm going to a warehouse in San Jose. What could be more sketchy than that? Yeah, Robert Stack. Oh, yeah, he died years ago. I think I saw a show where he was talking about himself one time. Okay. All right. What are we doing? What are we looking at? We're looking. Okay. Are we done with that guitar, or are we still looking at that one?
Yes. Yeah, we're
You
done.
think? Okay. All right. Let's find another one. Let's do this. Smash that thumbs up. Robert Stack. Hey Siri, is Robert Stack alive?
Robert Stack was born the 13th of January 1919 and died the 14th of May 2003.
Yeah. Yeah, he's Unsolved Mysteries. You guys listen to that theme song and try to sleep tonight. All right. Kramer Beretta. Here's another one. Oh, come on. Don't crash. Don't crash on me. Oh, okay. All right. Present. Oh, no. You don't sleep? You have cats? Aw. So you snuggle. All right. Kramer Beretta, 1984 Candy Apple Red. Big Hair Nation. Wow.
Well, we can't really get much from that photo. Let's see what if he's got any better pictures than that. Okay, so
What is this?
I don't know, Johnny.
What is that over there? Hey, Brenda. Brenda, welcome. You came over from Facebook. Okay.
Well, you can't really tell too much of that. We've got the single pickup screw through there. Can't really tell too much from that photo.
How about that one?
It's a little bit better.
Look at that. And look at that. It has a shallower pickup ring, and it has screws going through the middle.
And they're not the right screws. Look at the size of them.
And they're flathead screws.
Okay, so there's some questionable stuff.
That's.
I'd be willing to. Looking at that pickup, I'd say that's a Seymour Duncan pickup,
That looks like a Seymour Duncan pickup to me.
which would bring this into the 85 range. And the Floyd, it's not screaming flat black, but I can't really tell. Let's see what else we got with this.
Well, first of all, does this claim to be original?
I believe so.
Kramer Beretta and Candy Apple Red from 1984. Aside from a tiny nick on the tip of the headstock, the guitar is in exceptionally clean condition. Frets are in fine condition. Great player and sounds wicked. Ships in clean original hard shell case and tremolo arm. So it's not saying it's totally original. And obviously, it's not, because it has the added detuna. That pickup ring pickup screw combination is that's not original at all. That's all like pieced together.
And I'm not really seeing a distinctive flat black Floyd that would come in 84 also. But let's move on to the headstock if they show it.
Oh yeah, here it is.
Okay. Well, Does not have a round string retainer. It's got the brown. You see the brown line going around? That's that primer color that indicates 85. Does he show the back of the headstock?
No. Well, maybe. Yes.
Okay. I'm not seeing a scarf joint. Are you?
No.
So
I'm seeing either a lot of wear on that neck or it was shaved. Oh, that neck was sanded down, it looks like.
Well, that doesn't necessarily mean it's ruined. That's an 85 Lucido neck.
Why is he taking this picture in front of a pool?
I don't know. Some of these people do this stuff.
And what is that back there?
That's a water tower, Johnny. Now, we can't see what kind of tuners those are.
Hey, Feisty Feather.
Hey, what's happening, Heather? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I'd be willing to bet those are shallow tuners with all the stuff that's on this guitar. This is from 85 and it's not from 84. It makes a big difference. The 1984 guitar is worth a lot more money than a 1985 one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it came out of the factory, correct. It's got the right, and it looks like it's got, does that look like it has a narrow neck plate?
I mean,
so it has the narrow neck plate.
It looks like it. Is there a closer photo? Oh, yeah, here we go. There's closer pictures. There you go. It's a D.
Yeah. That is a narrow plate, though. See, now, Berettas in 84 did not have a narrow neck plate. They had the wider one.
Mm-hmm.
So perhaps this is an earlier body, but it's not. It does not look like a sports body to me. This looks a lot like that Hot for Teacher body. And it very well may be one piece made at the Kramer factory back then. It's because, it's definitely not sports. It looks like it has, you see how wide that route is? How easily that block fits in there? That looks to me like it was a Rockinger route. And look at the pin. Look where you set the pin to start the route up in the corner. You see how it's got that little whip
on the left? The top left?
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. That's where you start the router in. That's the guide hole.
Did you say guy hole?
Guide.
Oh.
And another thing that's interesting is to see where the ground wire is going through, way down by the side of that, near that block. That's an indication of an earlier body too.
Very interesting.
Yeah, so I would say that although this body might be early 84, but the rest of the guitar is 85, it's not adding up.
Yeah, we all thought you said guy hole, so I don't know.
All right, I know. So yeah, so that has indications of being made. That has indications of being made around the same time as the Hot for Teacher body.
Well, I like that.
But of
we
course,
all like that, huh?
You've got the Lucido neck. The neck's definitely 85.
This is just listed 4 hours ago.
Yeah, I'm on it, man. I'm all over this stuff.
So you're gonna buy this right now?
Oh hell no! $32.95.
$75 shipping.
That's not too bad, really. I mean, it might be a little high depending on how you pack it. Well, he doesn't show the original case it's supposed to have either. You know,
Well, he does show the water tower
That's a lot of money.
and
for
the
that
guy
guitar.
hole.
That's a lot of money for that guitar. That is not checking all the boxes with me. So, you know, I think that's a little too much. At least on another guitar, you got the $1,000 neck. That Lucido neck 85 tilted. I don't know. Some people sell them for more. If you paid too much for that, it would be $650, $700. And by rights, you shouldn't pay more than $450, $500 in my mind for that. You know, there's not like a whole lot special with it. It does have it could have a special order plate. That could have had.
My head hurts.
I'm not liking the sound of this, Johnny.
No, it's okay.
All right.
All right. So as far, so yeah, I mean, does this say original? It just says it's from 1984. It doesn't say all original.
Well, it's not from
Great
1984.
player. See, if it says great player, that means it's fine. That doesn't mean it's.
That's an 85 Lucido. An 84 guitar would have had a Lutheran joint sports neck. If it did have a Lutheran joint Lucido neck that did not break, now you're in 40 grit material area. With he has a legit 84 with a Lutheran joint Lucido neck, and that's rare. That's rare, and you could get the action down on those. The sports necks, it just can't get them down that far.
Okay, well, if Holly Lewis bought this, she'd be paying $107 a month for the rest of her life. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a hard pass for me.
Okay. All right.
Not at the rant stage, but kind of get me there. But like I said, I had to look at these guitars. I have no idea what we'll see until we see it together here.
Let's see. We got one more here. We got one more.
This is the same guy?
No, this is somebody else.
Somebody else with a similar photogenic tendencies.
This is somebody else. No water tower in this one. I don't know if those photos were taken at the Holiday Inn.
Did look kind of like that. That's Hawking.
Okay. Here's another guitar. Here's a Kramer. Here's a 1984 cream vintage.
Right, and let's take a real hard look at this too.
And this guitar is also outside.
Yeah.
Robbie, is that original green grass?
Hardy har. This has got the witch hat knob, which is correct. But I'm already seeing things wrong here. Do you guys see this? That is a gloss black Floyd Rose. That is a Seymour Duncan pickup. You got to be careful with this stuff. That should have a Schaller pickup. It should have a flat black Floyd Rose. Now let's see the headstock on this sucker.
Let's see.
At least he gives you a lot of pictures. Okay, that's definitely a sports neck, so that should have a Lutheran joint on it. If we flip her. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not seeing a Lutheran joint. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. Something's wrong.
Robbie's turning green. Look out.
That non-tilt neck shape. Any of you guys guess what I think that is? What kind of neck that is?
Different?
Let's see the side dots on this thing. Boy, that action's up there, isn't it? Oh, look at that. Look at that. You know who has those little dots pressed in like that, don't you? We do not have any guesses out there. I think I know what neck this is.
Mike Olsen says, "Yep, it's wrong."
I think that's a JK neck. That's one of the early JK necks.
Oh. Well, I mean, you look at that headstock. I was about to say before you even said anything, I was gonna be like, that looks like a JK.
Right, that's the slightly wider JK neck, which has no business being on what's claimed to be a Beretta. Let's take a look at this neck plate. See how far this web of internet lies goes. All right, no way. They did not have plates like that in '84. E is an '85 number. Oh man, I'm getting hit here. I believe this is rat territory. This is rat territory. That is an '85 plate. They did not have those.
I deleted that photo of you ranting. I had to make room.
That is not the right plate. That is not the right neck. And that neck would not have been on that guitar in '85. It would have had a neck like that last neck we saw, the tilted Lucido neck in '85. Absolutely wrong. That they might have put a JK neck on there because it might have been better, or maybe they broke the neck or changed it for some reason. But they got one in the case. They got a picture of the case. Let's see what that looks like. Whoa.
It doesn't even close.
The case doesn't look bad. What about that carpet?
It doesn't, but the case doesn't even say Kramer on it.
Is that carpet, Johnny, or concrete?
I don't know what this is. You guys watching this. What is that?
That's carpet. Yeah, so I mean,
is that grandma's carpet?
Somebody would probably buy that and think they're doing good. Oh, it's got a non-tilt banana. And it's true. Non-tilt bananas are good. But don't call it something it's not. That's a JK neck, and it's great. If you were going to build a guitar and use that, to building one, that would be legit. You could say, yes, it's ESP, it's not tilt, and all that would be fine. But that's one of the earlier JKs before they put JK on.
Where does this key go?
That must be the case key. And you got the little wrenches that go with it, but that's
where does this door go?
I just don't see it. The shipping's a little high. $3,000. He's calling it vintage. It's like, 84. No. And he should know better. He should know better that is not an 84 guitar with an E plate. I mean, that's just basic 101 Kramer stuff. I mean, it might be worth $2,000 or maybe a little more, $2,200 if you really like it. It was all original, but this thing, you got to be.
How old is that rubber band, Robbie?
I don't know, Johnny. I can't tell you that. I'm not a rubber band expert. I mean, it looks nice, and you think it's really good. That is not tilt, that neck, I hope.
No, it's tilted.
That's a tilted neck?
Oh, you can totally see it.
Oh, then it's not a JK either. Definitely not flat black.
I don't know. Is it tilted, you guys, in the chat? It looks well. It looks tilted.
I don't know. That doesn't look tilted to me.
All right, maybe it's not.
Yeah, so we're back to where it's the neck I thought was a JK. Oh, do they show the barrel jack?
You mean the guy hole?
No, that's for routing. Okay, it has a barrel jack. That's a good sign. Because JK's came with jack plates, so did Focus.
Mm-hmm.
So having that is a good sign.
Hey, Janice.
It looks to me,
what kind of leaf is that down there, Robbie? Is that poison oak?
I'm not sure. What? No, don't headbutt the ow.
Oh, no.
He's headbutting the speaker now. Easy, girl. Give you treats in a little bit. But to me, well, and there's another red flag. The screws on the electronics plate are a little big. That looks a little, yeah. Usually they were really tiny screws. The Focuses and the JK are bigger screws. I don't see any indications that it's been refinished. If it was, if they repainted the body, they could easily have filled and drilled for the barrel jack. And the barrel jack doesn't really look like it's actually exactly in the right place either. So that it's just, yeah, it's there's some red flags going on here for me too. That's right. It seems like I've never met a Kramer I like, is it?
Only the ones that you made.
Well, there's others out there we found, you know. But this is shady too. Sorry I couldn't find one that I said, yes, that's authentic. You know.
There is some actually is some shade right here, Robbie.
You know,
Thank you.
for a guitar that's supposed to be that old, that paint looks awfully good now, doesn't it? I think that might be a refinish of a JK guitar that they filled and re-drilled the barrel jack for and tried to make it look like a Beretta. And they're kind of messing up because that's the wrong plate. If it is a 85 Beretta, it's definitely got the wrong neck on there. You know, so yeah, this just raises questions again. And the guy's asking a lot of money here for that. You know, I see something like that, and all of a sudden, a $1,000 neck over an AXN seems like a good deal. You know, because if you could go for $1,500 for that Grail neck he has, and still have enough money to get another body that's good, you know, and make yourself a real nice guitar. Although, like I said, those JK non-tilts are good necks. That's a good neck, but that's not a $3,000 neck. You know.
No.
I would say probably
no.
It might be worth $700 or $800 to the right person, but yeah. So that's a little shady too. So sorry,
very weird.
Come up with anything on the fly that was, you know, at least tried to look legit.
Well, that's not your fault, Robbie. That's not your fault. It's okay. It says comes with the original hard shell case.
With no photo of said case, right?
I don't think that's the original case.
Oh, all we got is that one where it's face down and open.
Yeah. What kind of a photo is that?
Here's the case. It's like, oh god. The case looks old.
Wow. That's weird. Okay. How are we doing on time? All right. Well, I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know, Johnny. If you wanted to try to find something else, you know, if there's any other listings you might want to check out. You want to hit? I haven't looked at Uplander in a while. I checked out Stigatsu last night's song. That I didn't really see anything that really screamed Kramer at me. But I haven't seen Uplander in a while. And Uplander has had a lot of Kramer stuff, but like I said, I haven't checked it in. Jeez, must be a couple weeks now.
One more, you're saying? Okay, let's look and see if we can find anything cool. And then don't forget, we'll be spinning right here. Eddie Van Halen Funko Pop will be spinning for that. Make sure you refresh your browsers. Okay, we're almost at 300 views live.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Let's get to 300 views live. That'd be awesome. And don't forget, tune in tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern. Where
Johnny Beane stars in the Blair Witch.
Yeah.
The Blair Witch warehouse.
Yeah. You never know what's going to happen tomorrow. Okay. All right. Let me. Okay. Let's do this. I mean, I'm scrolling through.
I know it's kind of slim pickings. It's all.
I mostly see. I see mostly Jackson things.
Oh, an Uplander, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I could search Kramer guitars.
Well, I did not go to eBay. That's where you get the real winners on eBay.
I'm there right now. And I mean, currently I'm not seeing $3,000. Holy Grail.
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh.
Is that the guy that wants what $4,000 with the extra neck?
No, he wants $3,000 for an unfinished body and neck, and the body has a Kaler route in the front.
Ooh. let's look at that one. Yeah, let's look at that one.
This looks like something you would want.
I don't know. Kaler routes, there's no coming back from those.
Screen sharing was canceled. Oh no, I'm getting the spinning circle.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Laz.
What's happening, Laz? You doing all right, man?
All right. I don't know if we'll see this or not. I mean, I'm getting the spinning circle. We'll see. I gotta wait for this. Wait for this to end. You guys, smash that thumbs up. Okay, here we go.
Yay!
Wait, no, it's still spinning. It just brought us back. The more windows I open on this thing, the worse it gets.
Especially if it's windy out.
Share screen. Share screen. Okay, Kramer Warmoth neck through guitar unfinished.
Warmoth?
For $3,000?
Warmoth? Really?
That's what it says.
You gotta be kidding me. Kramer and Warmoth do not go together. Oh Lord.
Kramer Warmoth neck through guitar unfinished from 1985. NOS the Holy Grail.
That's a tilted headstock. Let's see some of these pictures, Johnny.
Well.
All right. Well, that's a shame there. What's this neck through stuff? Does this guy ever know anything? Well, that's definitely the wrong shape.
Oh, it's all. Yeah, there it is. There it is, right there.
Yeah, what the hell is that? Oh, look at that angle and the height of that fretboard. I can tell you right now, it's not going to work. That's way too high. Oh my God, this is like something some guy made and thinks it's like 85 new old stock. 85, we did not have any neck throughs at the factory. This guy, I don't know what. At Kramer / Warmoth, that's not a thing.
No, Robbie, it is a thing.
Oh, I can't
Yeah.
get over how high that fretboard is. These people are going to be in bad shape when you try to put something on that. Oh, that's horrible. Why would somebody call that Kramer? And especially new old stock. It is not right. We did not have glue lines there. We did not have necks glued to the guitar in that way.
What kind of bed sheet is that?
I don't know. It looks like what, about 3,000 thread count.
And look at that in the face of that body there.
Ooh. Someone wasn't nice to that.
Oh no, that's the scariest part. $3,000.
Oh, this is horrible.
No.
They don't even show they flip it over. Yeah, totally wrong. Oh, and look at that. That bullet truss rod adjuster. This mid shape is horrible. What is that neck like glued on? It's like they glued the headstock on the edge there. Oh, that's horrible.
Oh, it says Warmoth is 1985.
Right. It has nothing to do with Kramer.
Custom built by Warmoth Guitar Products, May 1985. That's what it says.
Yeah, look at that horrible glue thing. Now, I'm sure there's people that like this style anymore. I mean, that's fine if you like.
Look at that top horn.
But I mean, this is not anything to do with Kramer. This guy's trying to feed off of some sort of false allegation that it has anything to do with Kramer, which it does not. Yeah, this is you found a real winner here. $3,000 for that. Look at it, horrible. Oh God,
There's your guy hole right there, Robbie.
That's like horrible, man. I mean, you could fill that hole in and cover it over with like Bondo or something and try to hide it, but that's horrible. I never put Bondo on a guitar, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, look at that misshapen horn. Look at how horribly like misshapen and wrong that is. This is like terrible, man. So bad. Yeah, I guess it is, Brad. The thing about it is, Kramer didn't have neck throughs until ESP started sending that Stage Master thing, which I had such horrible time with trying to get the action down on. And I'm telling you right now, looking at where that fretboard is compared to that neck and the body, that's gonna be a nightmare for whoever tries to build that, unless they like, their action like either super high or their bridge fucking way up in the air, one or the other. I'm thinking the bridge is gonna be way up in the air. You're gonna have to like fill part of that hole for the camera just so you can play. Oh yeah, that's bad. That's where you really found a winner there, Johnny.
Thank you. Somebody buy that. $3,000. I mean, I can see what it is and everything, but it's not. It doesn't look to be Kramer. And that Kaler route on the front, that's a big no-no. Nobody wants that. That's horrible.
Oh yeah, that's bad.
That's
Wow.
bad. All right, that's horrible. Okay. You ready?
Let's do it. Let's give away little Eddie.
There we go. Funko Pop time. Yeah, we're at 5 minutes till 3 hours. We did it, Robbie. 3 hours again. Look at this. 310 views live. You guys are awesome.
It didn't lack. It didn't slack at all. We kept it rolling the whole time. Interesting and everything. Good job. Thank you, everybody watching. Thank you so
You guys
much.
are all awesome. We love all of you. We love all of you guys, especially our channel members. We love our channel members. Thank you for your continued support for this channel and these shows. Okay. All right, we're going to spin. We're going to spin for the Eddie Van Halen Funko Pop. What else? Tune in tomorrow morning. I'm going to go to a warehouse in San Jose live. We'll see what happens. So tune in. Okay. All right. Funko Pop time. Let's see if we can do that. Okay, we got our previous winner on the screen here. Chad Freeman was the previous winner. He won a Mountain LP. Tonight's winner for the Funko Pop. Again, this is the previous winner right here. Okay, you guys ready? All right. Eddie Van Halen Funko Pop. 86 entries. The winner is... Let me just open this up. Van Halen Funko Pop. I'm nervous. All right. The winner is... Here we go. The winner of the Eddie Van Halen Funko Pop is Janice Lala. Janice. Janice. Does Janice have to be here? Janice, are you awake? She likes to fall asleep during our shows. Janice, I see you in the chat. I see you. In the participants. I see you in the participants. Janice, snore if you can hear me. Where are you? Yes. Janice. Look at this. This is yours right here. You know how to... Janice, you know how to get me. Janice, send me a message. I will get that to you. Janice, why? Janice, Laz, I mean, Sunday mornings with Laz and Janice. Janice whines. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, my face. Okay. Janice, say Funyuns. What? My address is in my about. Well, I don't know if that's a good idea, Janice. Do you guys want to talk to Janice? Janice, are you there? Where are you? Where are you? How do you spell your name? Janice, here you are. Janice, I'm going to call you. Let's get a live reaction from Janice. Janice won. Janice is the winner tonight. Let's get a live reaction.
Janice won.
Janice!
Janice winner tonight. A live reaction.
Hey. Oh, I can see you. I can see you. I don't know if you can see me, but we see you. Look at that. There she is. There's Janice.
Everybody, Johnny Beane here. I think I'm live. Is there any audio?
What?
There we go.
Okay. There you are. I see you. Can you see me? There we are. You see me. There we are. You guys can't see us, but I see. Janice, congratulations. You're the winner.
This is.
I had to turn off the laptop because it was interfering with me. Hi.
Hey, you won.
Yeah.
You're the winner.
I got too much light.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
I can't even see myself.
That's okay. There you are.
My address is in my about, but I'll send it to you WhatsApp.
Okay. WhatsApp me your address. I will send the FUNKO to you ASAP. Okay.
All right.
So tomorrow morning, I will send it.
Okay, sounds good. Who is it? Eddie Van Halen?
What?
Is it Eddie Van Halen FUNKO Pop?
Yes.
Oh, good.
It is.
Nice. Here's my thumb.
There it is. Look at that. Let's see that again. There we go. Look, Robbie, it's you, me, and Janice.
Uh-huh.
Well, you got me on the thing? I had to close everything out.
Yes.
I had to close everything out. We're all going crazy here. I'm going to go back in. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm here. I'm going to go back in. I'm back in. Give me 1 second. I'm back in. Okay, I'm here.
Wait a minute. What? Oh my God! Oh no! It's too many audios.
Wait a minute. What?
Too many. Oh my God! This is crazy. Okay. All right, Janice. Send me your info, okay?
Oh my God.
Turn all your radios on. Okay.
Hi.
All right.
All right, Janice.
All right. Bye bye.
Send me your info, okay?
I will.
Oh my God. I had to do. If you guys want more of that, Sundays on Music Therapy Laz. Sunday mornings on Laz's channel. There's a sample. There you go. Janice and Laz. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What's up, dude?
Hey, Johnny, it's Laz with an L.
Hey. I just talked to your Sunday morning co-host. She won.
Yeah, your intern.
My intern,
yeah,
that's
Janice,
right.
Dude, I had to call you because I'm in the middle of changing this flat tire on my car, but I had to try to type and just, get out of the lurk zone for a moment to let you know. Don't send her your FUNKO Pop.
What?
I'm making a Janice Lala. I'm making a Janice Lala FUNKO Pop at FUNKO on Sunday.
You're making
So
one?
Yeah, I'm making her one. It's going to be the Janice the Intern FUNKO Pop, and I'm sending it to her.
Okay.
And I'll send your EVH one with hers.
Okay.
So don't send it tomorrow. Wait until after the weekend. We'll meet Monday, and then we'll package it together and send it off.
Aww.
And she'll have her very own Janice Lala, or Janice the Intern FUNKO Pop, and an EVH FUNKO Pop all in one prize package.
Nice.
That's all I have to say. And I'll talk to you later.
You got it. Dude.
Hey, Robbie.
Wait, you're fixing a flat tire right now?
Yeah, you want to see? I can turn this on to video.
You mean you're fixing a flat tire beer? Is that what you're talking about?
No, it's a flat tire. It's not a flat.
All right, let's look at your flat. You guys want to see Laz's flat tire real quick?
You want me to take a picture or should I go video?
Go video. Let's see it.
All right, I'm going video. Let's see how this.
Check this out.
I need to allow
Laz's flat. You guys want to see Laz's flat tire?
Shit, wait a minute. It's wanting me to allow things. Hold on. What is it trying to do here? Open.
Not visible. Those will be available shortly. Laz is going to make me 2 more of them.
You know what? I'll just take a picture. Okay.
Oh well.
I'll send you a picture of this. Is that all right?
Yeah.
It won't let me go to video right now because I'm already on a call with you.
Oh, just go like this. Switch to video call. Here we go.
All right. Oh, it's letting me do it now. Okay. Maybe it's me because it's up to you. Well, it's telling me to do something in the settings.
You called me.
Access. I don't know. Wow.
What am I smelling? Requesting to switch to video call. So it's asking you.
I see that, but it won't let me swipe that up. It won't let me swipe it.
Are you pissed of, Laz?
Dude, let me hang up and I'll call you right back.
Okay. Well, we're running late. Okay. Well, he's gone. Great ending to a show, huh, everybody? Janice Lala, congratulations. I will give this to Laz. Laz will mail this to you along with your own Funko Pop. Congratulations. Oh my gosh. That was craziness. I'll send you a picture of my spare tire. Yeah, I know. I don't want to see your spare tire. That's fine. All right. All right. Here. Okay. All right. All right. There we go. You guys. All right. We're out of here. Thank you for watching. Tune in tomorrow. I'll be going to a warehouse in San Jose somewhere. Who knows if I'll ever be seen again. But I'll be live. Okay? We'll see what happens. Roughly 1 p.m. Eastern time. Oh, no.
God.
Oh, not again. What?
These are not Robbie's balls.
Wait a minute. We don't want to see. What are? Oh no. Wait, Laz, show us your nuts again. Laz, show us.
I got a flat.
Show us your nuts.
Right there.
Robbie, are those original Laz nuts?
I have a flat tire, so I gotta take the car in.
I don't know, Johnny. Too much information.
LA for a weekend, you know.
Yeah.
Long drive. I'd hate to be on that drive with a flat. So.
There he is. Wait, so I thought you were trapped on the side of the road. You're in a garage.
Yeah, what happened is my sweetie was going to use my car to go to work because I take her car into work, but I noticed that the tire was kind of low, and I'm like, hey, look at that. And I'm like, I don't think you can drive the car, honey, so I'm going to have to drive you to work in your car and then take your car in for an oil change. I took the day off today to get all this car stuff done for her, and it turns out I've got to take my car's tires in and get tires changed on mine tomorrow, so. Such is life, Johnny.
What?
I said, this is boring stuff. Who wants to watch this? Right? You guys want to watch me take this off with one hand? There we go. Oh, look at that. Looks pretty bold over here. Right there. Look at that.